nei mātakitaki ana I te rā whakamatunga o tēnei whakataitai poetarawhiti ko UNISS. I tēnei kēmu, kei tātou enei tīma I rua ko te Bay of Islands versus Hamilton Christian School. No reira, kei te tatari mātou mō te pānui o ngā kaitako o enei tīma.
And we are here in the D grade finals between Bay of Islands versus Hamilton Christian School. And as you can see here, both teams lining up to start the match. And it's not often that the UNISS tournament is played inside. However, these players are fortunate to get the indoor courts here at Auckland Netball Centre. And here's the team list for Hamilton Christian School. Danica Bennett, Dominique Botha, Emma Botha, Jessica Duplessis, Maya Javervi, Zanik Lerox, Megan Marais, Rayeshi Paris, Neva Sine Philly, Tane, sorry for my pronunciation, Sonnet Dekna, and team coach is Kellett Jones. Tiana is disrupting me here in the commentary. Here from Wellington, ara ka tahuria ki tātou ki te tima o Bay of Islands College, Wairere Wiki, Paranihia Brown, Amy Youssef, Manawarangi Cash, Kahukura Haunui Tipene, Sailor Baker, Ebony Norman, Mihi Peka, Laws Walker, Lavinia Brown, Mahina Cooper, Adarila Kolima Havitama, Josephine Depoff, team coach is Danielle Rose Depoff. And we are underway for the D finals here at the UNISS tournament. Ara, ko te āhua nei, ka timata ai te tima mai I te tai tokirau I tēnei kēmu.
Pairawa tu tērā mahi. Pairawa tu tērā mahi ārai. Anei ka huri here te poro, the turnover here. Bay of Islands now in possession. Ngari he hapa anō. Ara te karanga mai te kaiwawao. There's the call from the umpire. Contact call outside. And here come Hamilton Christian School. Ka huri here te poro anō. Kei reira tētahi hapa. Hamilton Christian School have an opportunity here to convert. The penalty, kei roso I te porowhita kuru. The penalty inside the shooting circle. A long to mid-range shot.
Ara te piro tuatahi mō te kapa mai I ngā wai o Waikato. Hamilton City get the first goal for the D finals match. And they work the ball down. Good ball speed there by the Waikato side.
Ara te pai piro anō mō Hamilton, te tima mō Waikato. And they are Bay of Islands on the attack now. They have an opportunity to score here. They've had a few turnovers and so haven't been able to convert, although it has landed in the goal circle. Ka whiwhi rapa ia. Ara te piro tuatahi mō Bay of Islands. Hamilton with the centre pass now.
Ara I pātina nā ki te pai hau tuki. Kāre te tuku uhanga e hehi ana ki te whanga I te pauro. Ara ka tukuna ki te puku. Ara he piro anō mō te kapa o Hamilton Christian School.
Ka reira te tai penara, more Bay of Islands, they'll have a quick transition there and get the ball into the circle. Ka whakararangi ia, ara te tahi piro ātahua, more Bay of Islands. 2 points apiece, e rua ngā piro, ki nei te mai rua. E toringa Menete kua pahure. And here she goes again. Kapaye te poro, she contacts the ball, so she'll get a penalty shot, and a beautiful shot it is. 3 point to Hamilton. E toringa piro.
Oh, beautiful shooter-to-shooter play. And does she get it in? And yes, she does. Bit of a layup shot there, similar to the likes of Danelle Wallam in the ANZ. And it gets tipped, but however, Hamilton City picked the ball up. It's tipped away, and it gets thrown in by Hamilton.
Hamilton with the throw in here. This goal attack for Hamilton's been pretty busy in this opening period. And she lines the shot up, and another beautiful shot. Parawatu Pikite, it's nice to see. She's confident as well, doesn't hesitate to turn to the post. Parawatu, Perahuku mai Pukai Kuru, more Bay of Islands, and she finishes nicely. Beautiful shooting from both sides.
Yeah, it was, you know, both sides have accurate shooters, and it's really important that, you know, especially in the finals, it's crucial for shooters to have that confidence, because the players around them feed off that energy as well. So, and like just then, Bay of Islands just working that ball down. They don't look into the circle, opting to go back to the transverse line. Ara ka whiu ki waho o te porewhita. Ara ka tau ki roto i ngā ringaringa o te kaikuru nei. Engari ka whiwhi kuru whiu te tuki uhanga. Penalty shot by the goal attack. Does well to successfully convert their 5th goal in the D-grade finals here at the Upper North tournament.
Anea Bay of Islands. Bay of Islands again with the ball. She lines it up. Engari ka whiwhi rapa Hamilton. Reira ka rata te poro e nānei ka kawea. They have the ball now. They need to just transition out of this goal third. Try and clear the mess. It's a good take there, good pass. And they Hamilton. Pā, ka runga I te poro, nā reira ka whiwhia I se tahi piru anō. Hei reira te tahi piro mō Hamilton, she gets a point for her side. E hoa, probably a good time to talk about the importance of turning fully and how, just how much more efficient it makes the play. He hau whakaro.
I think it's really important. It's a basic skill that we have learnt here in the ANZ, and it also applies, it doesn't matter what level you're in. I guess when you turn your hips, looking down the court, you can see all options. However, if you turn sideways, you're limited to, you know, you've got limited options there. So it's really important to centralise the ball and turn fully so then you can see all the options coming towards you.
And now Bay of Islands, here's the Bay of Islands looking to score here. And she finds a nice position for a mid-range shot, and she does so successfully. Another beautiful shot here. Both of these goal attacks have been carrying a huge portion of the load. We're entering our final couple of minutes here for this opening quarter. In this final, it's a beautiful ball there. Parawatu te tere haere hoki o tera whiu. That was a beautiful quick shooter-to-shooter play there from the Bay of Islands shooting circle, and they'll get another goal. Hamilton here on the attack what will they make of it? It's important to, especially because these quarters are quite short, 10-minute quarters, that they try and stay within the margins and not let the buffer blow out the difference.
Ara ka whiwhikuru whiu Hamilton High School, Hamilton Christian School Aroha mai, and another goal there from Hamilton. 6-all between these two sides, and Bay of Islands get the next centre pass. Ka whiu ki te rārangi. Ara he maka tino rawe tērā mai I te porowhita. Great circulage free from the goal attack to the goal shoot, and as you can see, the connections there between these players, giving high fives, it makes all the difference. Hamilton City looking to get the ball in with only just over a minute remaining in this first quarter. And the wing attack finds the goal shoot, rolling the, cutting the pace, does well to successfully convert that goal, and Bay of Islands with the next centre pass.
Anei ngā Bay of Islands, ka rātou te poro I nānei, he penara. Kia reira. Ara, anei, tā rātou kōkiri tarawhiti. Ka tuku ia, ka whawhihi piro anō. There's another goal for Bay of Islands, but Hamilton transitioning well. Boom!
Boom. Tatahia no te kure tino rawe ko tērā. Beautiful shot there from the goal attack. Has been very impressive in this D grade, in the D grade final, and it gets picked up by Hamilton. And they've worked to transition this ball down the court. Ara, kua koe wai a tātou I roto I tēnei wahanga tuatahi mo tēnei kēmu. Beautiful shot there from the goal attack from Hamilton City. And as you can see there in the highlights, Stefano, the walk away after finishing an awesome shot to push the lead in this first quarter, only up by 1. And here we are at the Auckland Netball Centre in Mount Wellington. Me tika ka mihi tātou ki ngā kaitautoko mo tēnei whakataitai, carbon farming, whakata Māori, Baileys, Caltex, rātou ko Apollo Projects me 2 degrees mo tā rātou kaha tautoko I tēnei tournamana. Special mention to all of our sponsors supporting the tournament week. Without them, there would be no live streaming. You know, so it's really important that we acknowledge them. Because as far as I can remember, there was no live streaming back when I was at secondary school. So these girls are very lucky to be inside at UNISS, but also to get the live stream too. So if you're watching from home, make sure that you are following your team that you're supporting, because there's a lot of teams that travel to make this winter tournament week, and Bay of Islands have travelled a long way from Te Tai Tokedo, looking to make their family proud. In a few minutes during the break, players are having conversations there from the Bay of Islands side, and there's the whistle to signal that the break is coming to an end. Hamilton City running on the court, ready to go, and they get the first centre pass. Ara, ka timata te wahanga tuara mō tēnei kēmu, kei Hamilton te pauro I nainei. Ara, ka whiwhi tūrapa te kaikuru mai te kapa o Hamilton. Goal attack from Hamilton City gets the first goal for this quarter, and it seems like that the goal attack has moved back to goal shooter. Understandable, because she had put up majority of the shots in that first quarter.
Mai rawa, tērā whiu. Nakai Takoro or Bay of Islands. That was a really nice quick play there. Haven't even entered a minute. The minute hasn't even gone, sorry, I should say. And Bay of Islands have already scored 2 points. Nō reira. Kia rātou, he kōwhiringa anō kia whiwhi piro. Kia whiwhi te tahi piro anō. They've got a chance to score 3 points in this short amount of time. Kua ngarohe hu, someone shows off. That'll do it. So we had a stoppage here.
I remember Savia Tui during the ANZ game lost her shoe, and she had no hesitation shooting that goal. And as you can see there, the ball gets turned over. Bay of Islands take the ball down the court. Tā rātou tere hoki ki te tai atu ki tērā hautoru, engari ka whiwhi anō rātou i te pauro i nānei. Ara tētahi maka ki roto i te porokita, ara te karanga o te kāwawa mo te pātinana. Ra ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o Bay of Islands. Ball gets intercepted by Bay of Islands. Ara te koi hoki o te tuku ahe ki te whiu i te pauro ki waho kia tata ake ia. Engari, ka whiwhi kuru te kuru uhanga.
And they are Hamilton girls. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton Christian School. Ara te tai piro anō mō tā rātou pōkiri tarawhiti. The goal attack again for Hamilton, scoring another point. I'm not 100% sure if she's even missed this match so far. And they are Hamilton girls, ka whiwhi rātou te poro anō, they'll get a turnover. And here they are on attack. Ka tuku kei roto i te porowhita. Ka whakatata te pōkiri tarawhiti ki te pau. Ara tā rātou tūrapa.
Ara kei Hamilton te pauro i nānei. Ara te kai kuru tino rawe. There's a clutch shooter from Hamilton City. However, the other clutch shooter at goal attack also responds by getting another goal for her side. Still trailing. Aroha mai te whānau, the live scoring we are getting there. Kei te pai, the show goes on and the goal shooter throws the ball in. Throws it to circle edge and a lofty feet there. Great hands by the goal attack from Bay of Islands. It's another goal scored for her side. Ara ka whiu te kuru uhanga i te pauro ki waho. Engari ka whiwhi kuru whiu te kai tākoro nei. Penalty shot here by the goal shooter. And it's neck and neck in this game.
And they, Bay of Islands, just a little bit too much on that pass, so it goes out the back. Hamilton here on the transition, and they'll have a chance to get the ball down and score. Engari ko te pātai, ka tae rātou. The question is, can they convert it? It's been a tightly contested match this first half. And they get it into the circle successfully. Ara te tai tūrapa mai Wonga Bay of Islands.
Ka hoki atu ki te rārangi. Engari he ko taitai kei waho i te porowhita. Obstruction's been called just outside the circle. Ara ka whiwhi Hamilton i te pauro. Beautifully, a beautiful timed intercept there from Hamilton, and they work the ball into the circle. Another penalty shot there for the goal shooter. Does well to successfully convert that goal. Hamilton City get the next centre pass.
Anei, Hamilton, tere haere te rerenga o te poro ki te porowheta kuru. And they successfully convert that ball. Hamilton now up by 3, I believe. Engari, kei ngā Bay of Islands te poro e nai nei. Engari I whara rātou te poro, no reira ka reira tētahi hapa anō. It's quite costly losing any ball in this game, really, because both ends have really consistent shooters and have been converting majority of the ball that they've been getting. However, Hamilton proving to make it quite a task for Bay of Islands at times in their shooting end to get the ball in there in the first place. They're doing really good defensive pressure. Ana te pei pero anō mō Hamilton.
Beautiful circle edge feed there from the goal attack to the goal shooter. It's almost like they did a little bit of a set play where the wing attack gets the first phase, goal attack gets the next, and then feeds it into the shooter. So, and just then the goal attack gets the rebound. Ara ka whakikiro anō a Bay of Islands. Hamilton with the next centre pass. 18-13 the second quarter. Only 4 points in it between these two sides. Engari ka whiwhi Bay of Islands I te paoro I nānei.
Ara te tahi penara mō ka haere ki te taha o Bay of Islands, so it goes the way of Bay of Islands, but that's a good defensive effort there from the centre for Hamilton. And here come the Bay of Islands. Ka hoki ki te rārangi. Not afraid to use the line, and that's a beautiful pass there from the goal attack. And she finishes this time, the goal shooter. Te kaikuru ki te tātou ka rato I tērā kiriata. We saw in that reel, that clip, the speed of the ball, and Hamilton with the ball now after a slightly overcooked pass and a miscommunication, but Bay of Islands are on defence now, applying good pressure.
And the goal shooter tries her best to keep the ball in, and they get back onto defence. Hamilton. Just over a minute remaining in this second quarter here at the UNISS tournament for the D grade. However, it gets picked up on the circle edge there by Hamilton. And slowly working their way down the court. Ara ka whakararangi te kaikuru I te kaura. Nā, he hiro anō ki te kapa o Hamilton. E rātau anō te pauro, engari ka puta atu I te kōti. Ka tukuna te pauro ki te tīma no te tai tokerau. E whānga piro te rerekētanga kai wainganui I ēnei kapa e rua. Ara ka whakararangi te tuki uhanga I te pauro, ana kāre kore ka uru I te pauro ki roto I te kaura. Nonetheless, goal attack gets a crucial goal for her side just before we head into the last few seconds of this quarter. However, Hamilton City don't have enough time to get this ball down the court. And there's a hooter. We've come to the end of the second quarter. The first half all done. Some awesome passages of play here by both sides. And there's a score, 19 points to Hamilton, 16 points to Bay of Islands. Don't go too far, Etiwi. We have an awesome second half here in the D grade finals remaining. As you can see, the players from the Bay of Islands side having team chats. And you've got some players there having their own little kōrero, having their own little hui. Probably talking about how they can inject themselves on the court or what they're seeing. And awesome to see some of the bleachers getting filled up here in the finals. And as you can see there, whānau, the highlights, some of the reps from this game, it's been awesome to see. And just then, a beautiful layup there from the goal attack from Bay of Islands. And another shot there from the goal attack. Awesome passages of play there and a beautiful feed from the wing attack to the shooter. Awesome to see the skill sets that these players have in a high pressured game. And just then, beautiful shot from the goal shooter, also playing in the goal attack position. And as you can see, it's the battle of the shooters. And there's another clutch shot there from the goal shooter. And it seems like it's the goal shooter highlighting a highlights reel from Hamilton Girls, Hamilton Christian School, Aroha Mai. And we're here halftime at the Auckland Netball Centre at the Northern, Upper North Islands Secondary Schools Tournament D Finals. We have an awesome second half ahead of us.
Ai, tika tau, tika ira kōrero. Mai hoki mai se tānei, ke tika mata tātou te wāhanga tuatoru o tēnei kēmu, te hawhi tuarua, te hawhi whakamistinga rānei mō tēnei kēmu. Ka timata Hamilton. Hamilton will start with the ball now. They get the first set to pass. They get the first phase away. It's a nice feed there. Ka pā te koro, kei wahu I te koti Bay of Islands. Bay of Islands just tap the ball away to make sure that it's not a clean intercept for Hamilton. Ara te mahi ārai nā te pautara whiti, the goal defence is having a good attempt at that. And here we have Bay of Islands with the next centre half. Kia ora, koutou koro I nānei.
Ka hoki whakamuri te puku ki te rārangi. Centre looks to go back for a reset. Does well to keep the ball in. Ara he maka tino rawe tērā mai te porowhita. A great feed there from the goal attack to the goal shooter. Some good shooter to shooter play here between the Bay of Island shooters. Ara te karanga mo te hōtata and obstruction's been called. Ara ka puta mai te kai ārai I te porowhita. A well-timed intercept there from the goalie. However, who picks up the loose ball? And the ball travels out of court. Hamilton get the throw-in. Ara, ka puta mai te kaikuru I te porowhita. Ara, ka tau ki roto I ngā ringaringa o te kaikuru. Engari, kāre ia I whiwhi I tērā kaura. No reira, ka hurihia te pauro ki te tima o Bay of Islands. A great rebound there from Bay of Islands, and they work the ball down the court. Goal attack comes out as a release. And there she is in the next passage of play. Ara titahi kuru whiu mō te kapa no te tai tokero. And a beautifully taken penalty shot there by Bay of Islands. And they get the next centre pass.
Ka hoki tātou ki te porowhita kuru o Bay of Islands. Heading back to the attacking end, engari ara he hapa, just a miscommunication there, and probably I think Bay of Islands could afford to do just a little bit more pre-movement to get free and be available for the ball. Engari, Anaya Hamilton, again, they're all just running towards the ball, and you see once they all start to swarm and crowd the ball, they often start to pass into, or at least find themselves receiving along the sideline. Engari, kei reira, tētahi koro mō Bay of Islands, there's a ball for the Bay of Islands, and they'll convert that, bringing the margin and the difference, te rerekētanga, ki te kotahi piro anake, only one goal between these two teams. Ka whakapai tērā rerenga tākaro te Pukiri Tarawhiti mō Hamilton, and she'll push the margin back out to 2.
He kemu ke o mātou ringaringa e te whānau. We've got a game on our hands in the D finals here at the UNISS tournament between these two sides. Only 2 points separating these two teams here. And the goal attack looks to convert that shot. Awesome work by the goal shooter, staying active, getting that rebound. Rā ko te āhua nei pia. Ka panoni I etahi tūranga ki runga I te kōti. Some changes being made there within the shooting circle, and once again the goal shooter from Hamilton City goes back out to goal attack. Rā ko te āhua nei, ki tōku nei titiro, kei te tū, etahi kaitākaro mai te kapa o Hamilton Girls. At times, Hamilton Girls get quite stagnant, so it's really important that they create movement and aren't waiting for the ball. And just then, Bay of Islands get the next rebound, and it works, and they work their way down the court. Ara, ka hoki pohinga te kapa mai Hamilton Christian School. Gets tipped away there from Bay of Islands. And there's another tip there that gets thrown in by the goalkeeper. That was a beautiful roll there from the wing defender from Hamilton. Really a skill set that I haven't seen applied much throughout this tournament. However, gets tipped away and tipped again from the goal attack this time from Hamilton. And who picks up the loose ball? Hamilton City got over that one early. And she lines up her shot. However, gets turned over, and a rebound there from the goal defender from Bay of Islands. You can see her trying to say, you know, get down or give options. And there she is with ball in hand. Ka hoki whakamuri a Bay of Islands, kāre he nui ngā kōwhiringa kei mua I te aroaro. Ara he maka whiu here Bay of Islands, ka whiu ki tērā pito o te kōti. Ara te kai kuru o Bay of Islands. Kāre ia I uru atu te pauro ki roto I te kaura, engari mā te kuru uhanga e kuki.
Anei ko ngā Bay of Islands. Rahi pena ra kei waho engari te tere haere o te whiu. She transitioned quickly and got rid of that penalty pass immediately, and they rewarded with the goal. Anei Hamilton, te karete no Waikato. Ara tētahi whiu pai, that's a good pass there, good feed. Anei Bay of Islands, ka rātou te poro timatanga mo tēnei Rerenga Tākoro. They'll start with the ball here. Ara te karanga mai te kaiwawao, he toru he kona e mawana i te poro. Just 3 seconds holding the ball. And there's a turnover again for Bay of Islands, and she finds her shooter. Ka Kamia e tana kaikuru. Ka whiwhi piro Bay of Islands anei he tinihanga kei roto i ngā kai tākoro mō Hamilton. Ka sasari tātou a ka whakapiri i na momo kākahu.
Ara te karanga mō te tori hapuna. Netball there from Hamilton, so Bay of Islands get an opportunity to try and make it even. Tino rawe mai te uhanga ki te harewhakamua. Great pop there from the goal attack and was about to successfully convert that turnover. Slowly working the ball down Bay of Islands. Ara he kuru whiu. Engari ka whiua ia ki tana hoa. Ara he piro anō ki te kapa o Bay of Islands. Uri tika toa ngā piro i naenei. Even Stevens at the moment here in the third quarter with only less than a minute remaining left in this quarter.
Pa te kaumariwa ngā hepona e toi ana mō tēnei wāhanga tuatoru. Anaya Hamilton. Here's Hamilton girls. They need to score this. They're down by 3. Oh, that'll do it. Para atu te mahi arai. Ana ngā kai tākoro mai te hautoru arai. Te kauhekona kei te toi. Bay of Islands with the ball here. Not a lot of urgency on and in regards to taking the centre pass. Engari kua pou te wā. Hari e tai te whakamatu i tērā kuru. Nā reira anei a Hamilton.
Tā te karanga mō te poi tupurua, engari ka whiwhi haupoti te kapa o Hamilton. They need to quickly get this ball in the circle. I thought that the quarter had finished. However, it finished just then with the hooter going off and the umpire deliberating, seeing if that went through the hoop. And there it is. She signals and puts her hand up. 1 point gets added to Bay of Islands. Hamilton, aroha mai, with only 1 point separating these two sides. 25 points to Bay of Islands, 24 points to Hamilton Christian School.
And they are Hamilton Christian School. Kei te whakarite rātou mō te wāhanga whakamutunga i tēnei kemu. And they are Bay of Islands. tightly contested match here. It's anyone's game, really. And we've seen a tremendous display of both attack and defence from both sides. Okay, Hamilton te poro i nānei. Tā reira, ka tīmata tātou i te wahanga tuawhā. Anei, te kōkiri tarawhisi, haere atu tērā piki. Great jump there from the goalkeeper, but a beautiful shot to finish. They'll convert the first point, all within the space of 8 seconds. Outstanding. And here come the Bay of Islands. He pēnara kei roto I te porowhita. Ka whakararangi ia. Pairawa si tērā. Great shooter-to-shooter play there between the goal attack and the goal shoot for the Bay of Islands. And she'll finish the shot off nicely. And we've already touched on it, but what a luxury to play inside.
Oh, e hoa. That is a luxury, and you know, when you come to a tournament like this, which often gets played outside in the UNISS tournament, having the privilege of playing inside makes all the difference. You don't have to worry about the wind and all those sort of things and the weather. So, yeah, I think it's an awesome opportunity, and it seems like the play from Hamilton just got falconed just then. But Bay of Islands get the next centre pass.
And they Bay of Islands. Take one Hamilton. Pairo atu te mahi ārai mai ngā kai ārai e rua. Good defensive work there from the Bay of Islands defensive circle. They'll have the chance to score now, and they need to convert the centre pass. Beautiful. First, second, and third. Okay, it would have been the third. Engari, te tahi Hirihanga mō Hamilton, so they have a chance to score here. These are the opportunities that are really crucial, particularly in close games. One of the best feelings as a team is when you score a turnover and then you convert your centre pass, which they'll have again. And then if you receive another break, another turnover, and you can convert that, that is what sets the tone for the rest of the quarter.
And just like any other match, even in the ANZ, we talk about scoring your centre pass, and if you break the next centre pass, it's important to score that one. I guess in any part of the game, it's you know, every centre pass is crucial, but especially when you get a turnover, you must score off that if you want to build the lead or if you want to close the gap. And with this game being neck and neck, really important that you just keep working the ball down, and you don't have to force the ball in if it doesn't have to get forced in. And once again, Hamilton come out with a turnover. Hamilton do well to quickly take that penalty. Engari ka kohia e Bay of Islands te pauro. Bay of Islands do well to pick the ball up. And a beautiful feed there from the goal attack to the goal shoot. Ara ka whiwhi piro anō a Bay of Islands, and a beautiful feed there just in the highlights from the goal attack. Good shooter to shooter connection. Engari he pātinana ki te kapa o Hamilton. Ka hoki whakamuri te puku ki te rārangi. Ara anō he tauira. There's another example of the shooter-to-shooter connection. Now Hamilton get the next centre pass.
Ara te tahi penara. Kei roto I te hautoru ārai mō Bay of Islands. So close, these defenders. I feel like it's also nice to see that there's good intention behind the ball, that they are trying to have a go at outside the circle, and It's very calculated, and here come the Bay of Islands. Parau atu te mahi mai te puku. Ka whiua ia ki tāna kaikuru. Engari, anei Hamilton. Tata tātou ki te rima meneti, te wā. Akaira tui tēnei wāhanga, te wā hāwhera nei. Hara te taupiro mō ngā Bay of Islands, so she'll get the shot in a much better, closer shooting position. Here come Hamilton now. Ka tatari tātou mō te pōro. Waiting for the ball, and there's an offload there to their sharp shooter. Hara he piro anō o Hamilton.
Kei Bay of Islands te paurui nai nei. Ta whiwhi kuru whiu te tuki uhanga. Goal attack looking to take that penalty shuttle pass. And the umpire is saying step aside and set the penalty, and they successfully convert that goal, the Bay of Islands. And as you can see here, some players coming on the court from Hamilton, rejigging their attacking or defensive side. Hamilton with the next into pass. And they work their way down the court. Just then, on a 2-on-1 situation, the goal defender was marking 2 players and does well to come out with a clutch intercept. Bay of Islands need to convert this goal to go 2 up in this quarter. Engari ka kohi at te pauro e Hamilton. Hamilton do well to pick up that ball. There was a bit of a breakdown in communication there by Bay of Islands. Ara he pātinana ki roto I te porowhita. Contact there by the goalkeeper. I'd like to see this goal attack offer and put her hand up as an option. But she gets to shoot the ball nonetheless. And now it's even Stevens with Bay of Islands taking the next centre pass with less than 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. The goal shooter there, good hands, but I see that the momentum is heading towards Hamilton City's way. And they work the ball down.
And they, well, Hamilton, it's a good intercept there, only to be intercepted back. Nā reira. Whiwhiringa mō Hamilton, engari karera tai te tuku. They're not able to convert that and get a goal, so here come Bay of Islands. That's better timing there. Beautiful feed there from the goal shoot. And she finishes nicely the goal attack for the Bay of Islands. Just under 2 minutes to go, and we are all tied up here. An exciting match. And we have a nice pop there, Mai Pekaikuru, a good pop there from the goal shoot for Hamilton.
Bay of Islands with the next centre pass. The ball was travelling down the court very nicely for the Bay of Islands side, and the goal attack gets a penalty shot, gets a keep it in, and she converts that goal for her side. And as you can see here, some changes being made in the Hamilton City, Hamilton Christian School side. With only 1 minute left in this quarter, a lot can happen with only 1 minute to go to whānau. Particularly now that there's only 1 point separating these two sides. And the goal attack from Hamilton has been a sharp shooter throughout this match, and she gives herself a little bit of a clap. And a crucial intercept there for Hamilton. They must convert this. They are down by 1 with only 56 seconds remaining in this quarter. It's really important that these guys convert the ball down. However, Bay of Islands come through with a clutch intercept. In this moment, do you play the ball around? Do you, kill the time with it being neck and neck? A crucial rebound there from the Bay of Island goal shooter, but who puts the shot up? Takes a penalty. The goal attack is happy to take the penalty shot. I'll just say that was a really good pass, and the goal shooter does well to convert the goal to take the win for Bay of Islands College. Te tima noonga wai o te toi tokiro. Beautiful shoot, beautiful clutch shot there from the shooter from Bay of Islands College. What an exciting match between these two sides. The game could have gone either way. I was low-key backing the team from Hamilton because I myself I'm from the Waikato region, so I was gunning for them, but at the end of the day, netball wins. So awesome game displayed here at the UNISS tournament in the D grade final. Hamilton City take the L, Bay of Islands take the dub, 34-33 in the D finals here at the UNISS tournament. Don't go too far, Etefano, because we've got the ABCD. We've got the C grade final coming up next. And as you can see there, the crowd are up off their chairs, and you can see other people just above the stadium there. And a great tussle between these two sides. Hamilton can be very proud of their efforts. And as you can see here, some players just walking off the court there, probably supporting their team. Thank you for tuning into this live stream. We will be back in the next hour to commentate the C grade final, coming to you live from Whakaata Māori. Mau tonu mai.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this privately owned swimming centre that was still in the planning stages. The owner spent 8 years trying to make the project viable, but the design was continually over budget, a design he was paying for. So he called Apollo to help, because he trusted us to deliver. We got to know the critical success factors of the business. The current building plans had lost sight of what was needed. We took a fresh approach, starting with the most important aspect of the facility, the water bodies. Then balanced the critical success factors of function, form, and cost to bring the designs in on budget. Finally, we could deliver the owner the new facility he needed. At Apollo, We understand your key success factors, put function over form if required, deliver what is needed at the highest quality, have lower operating costs, and always have very happy clients. Like this one, who was pretty stoked. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this isn't about what we wore back in the day.
we're going to go now. Going once, going twice. No more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
Who is Israel Adesanya? He's the middleweight champion of the world. Other people.
Don't want to boast, but we do lead the way in a lot of areas.
When they hit the stage, it's like, wow.
Yeah, that was a bit controversial back in the day.
I'm an addict, but I didn't think it would be this hard.
It's a bit funny when people say to me, oh, what are the boys up to? And I'm like, oh, hang on, I'll just get out my phone and have a look at them.
How do we do something that we think we've lost, but maybe we haven't?
There's always going to be times when I'm tempted.
And that's what history all around. You just can't avoid stepping on it.
Just thought it was a man's job.
I'll go back to my hotel room and I'll be broken.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war.
This is the future.
It's hard to explain the feeling walking in the footsteps of your ancestors.
The Matariki season of Paki Pūmika Aotearoa, ki Māori Plus.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te iwi, nau mai hoki mai ki Auckland Netball Centre mō tō tātou ke mu whakamatunga ko te C grade final. Anei ngā kura o te koutu, raua ko Hauraki Plains. Tata tātou ki te timatanga o tēnei kēmu, ara ka tatari tātou mō ngā pānui o ngā kaitākoro o nei tima e rua. We've seen a really good display of netball here. We just finished commentating the D grade final with Bay of Islands just beating Hamilton Christian School by 1 point in the dying seconds of that game. So we've been treated to some really fantastic netball for your Friday.
Aira, tika ana koe e hoa te tino miharo te kite I te kapa mai te tautokiro I tā rātou kēmu. Awesome display of netball by Bay of Islands in the D grade final. Engari, katahuri ake tātou ki te tima o Hauraki Plains College, Lily Hammond, Malia Mason, Georgia McTaggart, Precious Ormsby, Ariana Peke, Amber Perry, Te Ana Rangihika, Ashley Steffert, Ruby Van Hellemond, Jordan Wehi White, and ko tā rātou kaia ko Sarah Perry, team manager Brianna Barker. Rā ka hurihia tātou ki te tima o te koutu. Mai e Rapana Nia, Moiwaka Allen, te rua kahurangi Irihei, Hariru Smith, Iranui Stone Taylor, Tiaria Maniapoto, Maya Rewita, Teriana Morrison, Bella Wharikura, o tā rātou team manager o Maru Maniapoto. Tira pehe whānau wōku nā te mea, no Ngāti Maniapoto ahau, engari no rotorua te tima o te koutu, anei ngā tima e rua e hariru ana e mua I tā rātou putanga ki runga I te papatākoro, ko amorangi malesala tēnei, kei toki nei taha, ko Tiana Mitsuarau, te toki mō te kapa Pulse, me te tima rarau hiriwa. I'm here commentating alongside Tiana Mitsuarau, goal attack for the Pulse and the Silver Ferns, and we are underway in the C grade finals here at Auckland Netball Centre.
Anei, te rerenga tuatahi o tēnei kēmu. Here we have the first passage of play. Mō te koutu, ka whiwhi piro. Harawatu te kite ngā kura kaupapa. Ieke ki tēnei taumata. It's awesome to see our kura kaupapa in prestigious matches such as this, especially because this would be one of the, if not the biggest competition in the secondary school calendar. I myself was a part of the Lower North Islands competition. Amorangi part of the UNISS competition. Tēnei whakataitai e tākoro ana, no reira, we are familiar with the pressures and the pressures of these tournaments and also how much they mean. Yeah, it was always, the stakes were always high when we were playing, and we actually played against each other a few times during our high school years. Hioi, this isn't about us, whānau. I don't want to drag it on. Anei, te kura no hauraki. Kare tai te whiwhipiro just falls short, that shot. Bounces out. Anei, te koutu no rotorua. Ka hurihia te kaikuru ki te pau. Ka whiua kei waho I te porowhita anō kia whakatata ia. Just to get a little bit closer, and there's another shot. Almost like a basketball shot, quite quick and almost slightly in front. Tana tere haere hoki, quick with it. And another offload. Ara te kei piro anō. E toru ngā piro kua whiwhi te kura o te koutu.
And Hauraki Plains with the ball. Ara te tuki uhanga me te pauro. Engari kare ia e hihia ana ki te whanga I te pauro mai I reira. Ara he maka porowhita rawe tērā, great super ledge feed from the wing attack. Engari ka hurihia te kei o te waka ki te kapa o te koutu. Gets turned over. Te koutu with ball in hand at the moment. Pai te rere o te paoro, engari he pātinana kei roto I te porowhita. Pare o te mohio heha te hapa ki reira, engari kei a Hauraki Plains te paoro I nainei. Ka panaia te puku o te koutu I te paoro ke waho. It's tipped away from the centre, from te koutu. Anā he hapa ki te kapa o te koutu mo te hikoi, stepping forward. Engari kāre te puku o te koutu e taia ana te mau I te paoro. Nō reira, ka whiu a Hauraki Plains I te paoro ki roto. Te tere hoki o te rerunga o te paoro ki roto I tērā hautoru. Anā he pātinana ki te kai ārai mai te koutu. Ka whiu te paoro ki waho. Rā ka whiwhi anō te tuki uhanga I te paoro. A great give and get there by the centre to the goal attack. However, gets turned over. Ko te āhua nei, tērā pia kei te kare o te mohi o hea te kupu. Wangawanga pia etahi oi nei, kai tākaro nā te mea, tērā pia ko tēnei tā rātou wā tuatahi, I roto I tēnei tētahi kēmu tino uaua. This may be the first time that these two sides have been in a final, so I can understand there may be some nerves. Engari, he pātinana ki te kapa o te koutu. Ara, ma Hauraki Plains te paoro e kohia. Engari, ka hurihia anō te paoro kia te koutu. Anā te karanga o te kawa wā mo te hikoi. A few errors creeping in this first quarter. Understandable because this may be the first time that these two sides have been in a finals. Pata ki te toru hākona ki reira mo Hauraki. Ara ka hoki whakamuri te paoro. 5 miniti e toi ana I tēnei, ki tēnei wahanga tuatahi o tēnei kēmu. Ara kei Hauraki Plains te paoro I nainei. And a quick offload there from the goal attack to the goal shooter, and Hauraki Plains convert that goal successfully.
Anei Hauraki. There's a quick in and out there for the goal shoot to get herself closer, and she rewards her side with a nice shot there. Anei te koutu. Here they go again. Ai rawa atu te tūranga o te kaikuru, te kaha hoki. Tata ia ki te whiwhi tūra, but it's a good contest to be fair. I've actually gone up for rebounds like that and just tipped it back to myself. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Engari, kia rata te poro anō. So they'll get the ball back and they're quick to transition and get the ball in the circle, and they'll finish the ball off there, rewarding her side with a goal. Ara kua whatia I te rārangi, just a break there, so it'll bring the Hauraki side closer. There's a nice feed there, good backspin too. Ara te tahi piro anō mō Hauraki, kei konei a te koutu. E hoa, I pānui au ki oki mōhiotanga hoki, ka kōrero I tēnei kāreti, tēnei kura kaupapa I te Spanish. He tika tērā?
Ai, hoa, he tika tērā ka kōrero tēnei kura I roto I te reo pāniora. E mohio pai ana hau ki titahi o aku tino hoa tākari raireno I kuraina ia ki te kura o te koutu. Marama pai ana ia ki te kōrero i taua reo, no reira he tino rawe e nei tauira ki te kōrero i ngā reo e toru. It's awesome to know that the students from Te Koutu are able to speak English, Spanish and Te Reo Māori, trilingual, if you will. And here they are in the C grade finals. Another skill set that they have, that they can add to their CV. Ara Hauraki Plains me te Paoro. Engari he pātina na te waho i te porofita. Ana, ka whiwhipiro anō a Hauraki, ma te koutu te Paoro i nānei. He hōtaitai ki te rārangi, obstruction near the line. Ara, te kai kuru tino miharo mai te kura o te koutu. Awesome shot there from the goal shooter. Kaore he nui ngā kōwhiringa mō te puku, engari kare kore ka uru atu ki roto i te rohe keo. Anā, ka tapiri anō a Hauraki Plains he piro ki tā rātou kapa. He pātina na ki a Hauraki Plains. There's a bit of miscommunication on that pass, and the umpire's called time. Any time is crucial in this match. Ara te kōrero mai te kaiwawa mō te poi tukirua replay ball. Kaore te tuki uhanga e hehi ana ki te whanga i te kauru mai reira. Engari, kātahi anō te toru hekona tino tera ko tēnā. Quick held ball there by the umpire. And Hauraki Plains do well to transition the ball in. And a great take there from the goal shooter from Hauraki Plains. And will she get it in? And yes, she does. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter for this finals.
Te kaumarima hekona e toi ana. Kaya Hauraki te poro i nānei, ara te taipianara kei roto. Me tuku ia ki te pau. Tata engari. Wera, te mutunga o tēnei wahanga tuatahi ta tātou o tēnei kēmu ko te C grade final. E whetū ngā piro ki te kura kaupapa o te koutu, ono ki Hauraki Plains. That was a pretty close first quarter, although I will say that I thought Te Koutu started really well and we saw that they got consecutive points. But in saying that, Hauraki did really well to come back and head into the second quarter with only 1 point separating these two teams, only 1 point the difference. Kia konei a Hauraki Plains, e kōrero ana. Ke te kōrero te kai whakahaere ki ona kai tākoro. The coach there instructing her players, strategizing perhaps about how they can take the lead and hopefully push on. Anei a te koutu e kōrero ana. Not looking too phased, to be fair, looking very relaxed. What I did love about Te Koutu was their ability to just skip the mess, get the ball down to the goal third quite easily. Oftentimes we saw a ball from the mid-third straight into the goal shooter for Te Koutu. Nō reira, pai te kite e tērā.
Ai hoi, tautoko ana hau i o kōrero e pāna kia Te Koutu. It's great to see that Te Koutu are really, they are willing to let that ball go. At times we see in crucial matches where they some teams opt to play the short game, but it's good to see that Te Koutu are willing to just let that ball go, play with a lot of width and depth. And as you can see there, Te Koutu get the first centre pass for the second quarter of this match.
Anei te koutu, ka tīmata rātou, pairau atu te mahi whakatapa o te kōkiri tarawhiti no te koutu. Good job from the goal attack from Te Koutu, getting herself, working herself into the circle and getting herself into a really good shooting position using her mid-court. Tatai hoki mai tana mahi ārai, the goal attack there close to getting a hand to the ball. Contact is the call outside the circle. Hauraki here with the ball now. She kicks it out and it's a good triangle play. But tētahi tūrapa mō Te Koutu. Te Koutu on the transition attack now. Again, they're sort of running laterally and not coming forward to the ball. They only started to do that in this attacking third, but it's important to do that, especially when it's a backline throw-in or a transition defense attack, of some sort. And your flow as well can start immediately from, once the first phase has started from the goalkeeper, it almost sets the tone of how that transitional play is going to work.
Aira e hoi tika ana o kōrero. It's really important that the tone gets set on the third quarter attack by the defenders. So once you get that first clearing pass out, then it flows down the court. And there to go to get another point for their side. Ara te tahi maka tawhitu tērā mai te puku. Nā rekare he nuinga ko whiringa mo te kaikuru ki roto i te rohe keo o Hauraki. There weren't many options available to the goal shooter from Hauraki Plains, and now Te Koutu work the ball down, and there's the freedom shown there by Te Koutu, just letting that ball go, which is lovely to see. And the goal attack there gets another attack, that goal, quickly takes that shot, and Te Koutu push the lead out in the second quarter. And a quick shooter-to-shooter pass there. However, the goal shooter, I thought, was in a great shooting position. However, wants to secure that. And a great follow-through there from the goal attack. Beautiful shooting technique by her. And as you can see there, the flick of the wrist and the follow-through, we love to see it.
Indeed we do. And here is Hauraki now with an attempt at goal. Te Koutu ahead by 4 according to the score. Soon to be 3. Engari ka konea Te Koutu. Parato here ka whiwhipiro. Quick hands there from the goal attack. And they find the goal attack nicely on the base. It's a good jump there from the goalkeeper for Hauraki. Tino tere e nei karanga mō te toru hekona, hea ho whakaro?
E whakai ana hau ki tērā, ko te ahua nei pia, kare o te tino mōhio, hea ai he tino tere te karanga mō te toru hekona. Unsure why the call from the umpires have been so quick, pulling up 3 seconds. Ana, ko te ahua nei kei te ua, Te waho o enei papatakoro. It sounds like there's a little bit of rain, and lucky these players get the luxury of playing inside. However, it's an awesome feeling being able to play indoors. It makes all the difference. Ara ka whiwhi Te Koutu te poro i nainei. Ara a Hauraki Plains me te tahi haukoti. And as you could see there just before, the wing defender was staying active around the circle. She was confusing the space, and nonetheless she comes out for the intercept for her side. Ara ka whakararangi te kaukuru i te kaura, ana kāre kore ka whiwhipiro ia mo tōna kapa. Hauraki Plains get the next centre pass. Ka ātahaere rātou ki raro i te kōti. Anā he maka tino roa tērā ki te tuki uhanga. Arā tētahi karanga anō mō te tori hakona. Hard ball there by the umpires. Arā ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o Hauraki Plains. The ball gets turned over. Hauraki Plains down by 4 in the second quarter. Engari he karanga mō te pōtātai obstruction. Engari he maka whiu ki roto i te porowhita. A penalty pass there inside the circle. Goes a long way out. Goal shooter comes out to be a release. Ko te āhua nei, kei te tū haere ngā kaitākaro mai te kapa o Hauraki. They're a bit stagnant in that passage of play. Unfortunately got called for another hard ball. Engari ka puta atu te pauro i te pai. The ball goes out of court and Hauraki Plains get another opportunity to redeem themselves. And they do well to pull that ball in. Ara, e tori miniti e toi ana ki roto i tēnei wahanga tuarua. And a good shooter-to-shooter play there between the goal shoot and goal attack. Ara, ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o te koutu. A nei tētahi kaitākaro hau e eke ana ki runga i te kōti.
Nei, te koutu e nei i rapu piro. This goal attack's been really dominant as well, I feel, in the second quarter. Just more attempts at goal and also just handling the ball a bit better in terms of her involvement. She has been, I'd say her possession rate has increased, which is normally a really good sign for a goal attack. Ara te karanga I whakatata ia. Kei reira tētahi piro anō mō Hauraki. Ana ia te koutu. Nice little flary pass there. Little flick and ka hoki whakamuri ia. Te puku. Ka kamihia ia I te kaikuru mō te koutu. We've entered the last 2 minutes of this quarter, aroha mai. And good intercept there. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure what the perception of that call was, but Hawaii Te Whānau, I'm not the umpire, just an opinionated commentator. Engari, kei konei, Hauraki, ka whiwhi tūrapa a te koutu. They're quick to get down the court and they'll work it down and closer. Now we've got the ball in the circle. Ara parawatu te mahi o te kōkiri tarawhiti. Again, interesting calls happening here e te whānau. Certainly up for debate, I would say, some of those calls. I always think about this too, if in netball you could have like a challenge. You know how I think in the rugby, the Super Rugby, they have, or the NRL, whichever it is, you get a challenge for a call, just one, and you get to choose when you use it, and if it's not declined, of course, then you can still continue to challenge things. I too would be very vocal about if I had challenges in a match. How whakaro?
I think if we're only limiting ourselves to only having one challenge per quarter, I think we should extend this to 5 challenges, because there's a few hard balls there that I thought I blinked and the ball got turned over straight away. So here we have come towards the end of our second quarter. Anei ngā piro ki Wainganui ēnei kapeirua. Tekau marima ngā piro ki te tima o te koutu. Tekau marua ngā piro ki te tima o Hauraki Plains. E te iwi, nau mai hoki mai ki te whiringa toa ki roto i te C grade. Ka Wainganui i te kura kaupapa Māori o te koutu ki te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Welcome back to the second half of the C grade finals here at Auckland Netball Centre between te koutu and Hauraki Plains. And Hauraki Plains get the first centre pass to start off the second half. And some last minute changes here by Te Koutu. Ara te karanga o te kaiwa wao. There's a call by the umpire for delayed play, so Hauraki Plains get the ball advanced further up the court. Ara, te kaikuru, ka puta ia ki waho o te porowhita. Ara, he kuru whiu mana. Ara, te piro mō te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Ara, ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o te koutu.
Nei, te koutu, ka whakararangi te kōkiri tarawhiti i te poro, and she'll get a goal. Beautiful mid-range shot there. Just imagine if we had the super shot, the super shot, aroha mai. Oh yeah. Imagine having a super shot in this division or in these tournaments. I feel like that would be like a quarter where there was a period you could have 2 points. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day, Te whānau. Anei o te koutu. Again, travelling down the sideline, they make space for themselves there. Ka kimihia ia I tāna hoa I te pūkoro. She finds her friend in the pocket, finds her wing attack. Kareo it's mohi o mena ka karanga ia I te toru hekona o tērā. She'll get the rebound, and that's a good putback there from the goal shooter. Te kaikuru nā te koutou, kei rata te poro anō, and I think pia ko tērā te tai whati o te rārangi, whaimua I te tangi o te pere, the Kaiwa Wild, perhaps a break before centre pass got away. Interesting tactic there, my te koutou. That's a new defensive technique. The little having a go, bit of a jab. Anei hauraki ka tarata hia ka whakamate rata te rerenga tākoro kei konei. They'll be wanting to finish this passage of play off with a nice shot, and she finds her goal shooter. Ka whakamatu ia, and she'll reward her side with a goal. Anei te koutou, engari ko te karanga ko te pātenana, so there's a contact in the middle third. These are those moments when you can make the most of having a defender out of play, especially in the attacking end. Te aho whakaaro.
If you've got a person standing beside, it's really important that you set the penalty quickly so you can take advantage of a player being available. So, it's just an awesome skill set to have. Just being urgent with the ball, taking the penalty, not having to wait for the player, and just get on with it.
Anei hauraki anō, kei konei te kaikuru mō hauraki ka whiwhi piro ia mō tāna kapa. She'll get another point. She's been really strong for her side with match. Ka whakahoki tātou ki te wāhi penara will go back to set the penalty.
Ara ka uru te pauru ki roto I te rohe keo. Ball gets inside the circle and the goal attack lines hit the shotter. Engari ka hoki whakamuri te penara. Ara he piro anō mai te tuki uhanga o te koutou. Great shot there by the goal attack. Engari he ho taitai ki te rārangi. Obstruction's been caught near the transverse line. Ara te tahi puru whiu mō te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Engari he pātinana ki te kai ara o te koutou. Engari ka whiwhi tūhapa ia mō tāna kapa. Goalkeeper from te koutou does well to get a defensive rebound for her side. And they work to get the ball down. Ara, ka tahi anō te tahi hauko te tino rawe ko tērā. Great intercept there from the goal defender from Hauraki Plains, and a quick transition. The goal shooter does well to convert that turnover for her side. Hauraki Plains slowly closing the margin. Ara, a te koutou me te pauro I nānei. He penara kei waho atu I te poropita. Ana kei te koutou te pauro I nānei. I rua ngā piro kei wainga I ēnei kapa I rua. Only 2 points the margin between these two sides. And the goal attack does well to quickly set that penalty. A beautiful shot, beautiful follow through there by the goal attack. And as you can see here, some players changing. But let's go back to the shot by the goal attack. Some awesome shooting there from te koutou.
Ka tīmata anō a hauraki mō tēnei wā, a ka puta te kōkiri tarawhiti kia whiwhi I te kōro. Anei, te kaikuru kia whiwhi piro mō tāna kapa. She'll get another point for her team. E toru ngā piro whakawātia te rerekētanga. Ngā mea I wainganui ēnei tīma, only 3 points. 2 points actually. Aroha mai te whānau. Our scoreboard is just lagging a little bit. Engari, ka whiwhi piro anoa te koutou nā reira ka kawia ia te koutou ki te rua te paumatahi. And here comes te koutou, te tere haere, te rerenga o te pōro. Ka kamihia ia I te kaukuru. She'll find her goal shooter under the post. She finishes with the LeBron-like technique. It's so fast and quite effective. Has proven to be really effective for her side. Anei te kōkiri tarawhiti. Te pēnara. Kore te pai ki aia tērā karanga mai te kauawao. Engari, anei a hauraki.
Ara he kohinga mō te kaikuru. Engari he karanga mō te hikoi. He tōpū nei ki te ngā kauri tērā I te hikoi. Engari kāre au ka tae te whawhai ki te kaiwa wao. An interesting call there by the umpire calling te koutou for a step. Engari ka kawea te pauro e hauraki I te rohe keo. Good transition there by hauraki. Engari he pātinana ki te kai ārai no te koutou. Anā ka tāpiri anō a hauraki he piro ki tā rātou kapa. Tēnu tino tata tēnei e hoama. A really close match. Hauraki Plains looking to lift that ball, however doesn't get picked up, so te koutou get the next ball. Anā he karanga mō te hikoi. Another call for stepping. I think just then her landing was misjudged just a little bit. So Hauraki Plains look to capitalise off this turnover. And a great shooter-to-shooter play there between the shooters from Hauraki Plains. Ara kei te koutou te pauro I nainei. Ko tahi miniti e toi ana I roto I tēnei wahanga tuatoru. Engari he pātinana ki te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Anā ka whiwhi piro te kaikuru o te koutou. Nā Hauraki Plains te pauru I nānei. Ka puta atu te kaikuru I te porowhita. Engari ka puta atu I te kōti. A risky pass there from the wing attack to the shooter, however does well to convert that one. And te koutou really urgent to take that centre pass. Another call for stepping in this game. Kareo I te mōhio mehe mea ko ngā kawa wao, ko ngā kai tākaro rānei pia I hapa ana. Oh, a call for is it a warning or a caution? I should know this. Engari ka whiwhi piro anō a Hauraki Plains nā rātou anō te pauro. Will they take this into pass? And te koutou will be looking to delay play here, to not let the ball get into the circle. Arai pātinana, engari ka whiwhi kuru a Hauraki Plains. A crucial shot there by Hauraki Plains to even it out this quarter. And there's a high pressure shot there from the goal attack. Does well to convert that. It was the end of the third quarter. Ki tōku nei whakaaro, e rite ana katoa ngā maka a ngā piro, ana kua tini te scoreboard, e rua tekau mātori ngā pito kai wainga nui I ēnei kapa, 2 points, 23 points between these sides, even Stevens between te kura kaupapa Māori o te koutou ki te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Kawe haere tawhiti e hoama he wahanga tuawha, miharo rawa tēnei e heke ana. Bit of a tongue twister there, e hoama. Apologies in advance if you're watching from live stream. An awesome quarter there by these two sides. going neck and neck in the C grade finals here in Tamaki Makaurau. And while we're in our break, I'd just like to acknowledge our sponsors, Carbon Farming, Bailey's, Apollo Projects, Caltex, for always supporting these girls. And during the winter tournament week, without them, this tournament wouldn't be happening. And another special mention to Whakaata Māori, bringing this live stream to you all free of charge. It could be a gold coin donation, but you get the luxury of watching it from your house. So e tuku mihi ana ki Whakaata Māori mō tā rātai kaha tautoko ki tēnei whakataitai o te UNISS. O tira ngā whakataitai here no e te motu. Whakaata Māori are live streaming majority of the winter tournament week across the motu. Anei ngā kai tākoro e eke ana ki runga i te papa tākoro mō te wahanga tuawha mō ngā whiringa toa ki roto i te C grade finals. Ana ka tīmata a te koutu me te pauro i nainei. Te tāroa hoki o tēnei kai arai, but great stretch there from the goal defender. However, te koutu do well to shoot over those long limbs.
Anei a hauraki e nainei. Ka whiu te pōro ki tāna kaikuru, te kōkiri tarawhiti rānei. Ara, te tai pero anō mō hauraki. Anei a te koutu e nainei. Here's te koutu with the ball, swinging the ball across the circle and hop, jump, skip, straight into the middle range for a shot. Engari, karieta te whiwhiturapa na reira ka pirihia te pōro e mau ana Hauraki Plains i nainei. Pairau atu te mahi o Hauraki and the shooter becomes available. Ka neke whakamua te kaikuru mō Hauraki Plains. Ana te tahi piro anō, ka whiwhira atu te whiu tuatahi hoki, so they'll get the centre pass next. Engari, ara te tahi hikoi, he karanga mai te kaiwawao. Another step. And no one asked for my 2 cents, but I would definitely debate. I would say some of these calls are up for debate. E kōrero māua ahau rau ko amorangi e pāna ki te TMO. Rānei, what it would be like to have a TMO in netball. Let me just say I would be making use of it. Surcharge. Nō reira, that's a conversation again for another day because I keep blabbering on about irrelevant things. Engari whānau, not so irrelevant, no te mea ka reira, te tahi hikoi anō. These eras have become quite costly. Nā reira kei te koutu te pōro e nainei. Ka kemihia e te kaikuru, she finds her goal shooter who unfortunately just can't finish it off. I think it's important once you miss a shot, it's always, although it is difficult as a shooter, missing a shot and not feeling a little bit frustrated about it, therefore just lessening the speed of your transition to defence, but it is important to just try and get onto defence straight away. I remember being told that if you ever do something wrong or make a mistake on the court, and it's best to take your frustration out on defence.
Well, that's good. That's a good message, and maybe I should be doing that myself because I'm a player that dwells on mistakes. However, it's good that if you learn that kind of mahi from a young age and you apply it into if you work your way up the ladder in te aopoi tarawhiti, just getting back onto defence, don't dwell on the past, and just focus on the task at hand. Anei a te koutu me te pauru i nainei. I te katoa ngā piro i tēnei wā, mō kāre, ko te ahona he tino ua mō te koutu ki te tono i te pauro. Hauraki Plains doing a great job holding them up Whoever gets into the shooting third, ara te kaikuru miharu rawa mo te koutu. Ka tapiri piro anō ia ki tana kapa. Wahine au taia ia mo tana kapa. She's a great leader, this goal attack here from Te Koutu, putting up some clutch shots for her side. And the play gets advanced further up the court. Te aho nei ko te rapia ko te persistent contacting, obstructing pia.
Ka hau te tai pātai. I te wā ka neke whakamua te kaiwawao I te poro mai mō te tai penara. He... Aroha mai te whānau. So what I just asked was, I should probably know this because we play, you know, ANZ, so we actually have no excuse to not know this. But is there a certain point and depth in which umpires can advance a penalty? Ko tērā tāki pātai. Ka mōhio koe?
Kāre me te mōhio e hoa. Nā tērā pia me hoso hau tētahi ruri ki a rātou. Maybe get a ruler to figure out how far you can advance the ball further up the court. Yeah, that's actually a really good question e hoa. I feel like it depends on how much you pay the umpire off by is probably how far she'll advance the ball further up the court. But kāre ahau, kāre me whakarutu aku mo taua pātai e hoa.
E whanga meneti e toi ana, tata tātai ki tērā wā. Anei Te Koutu. Anei te kaikuri mo Te Koutu ka whiwhi piro ia. Ka kawea ngā piro ki Perua te kaumāwaru. Ko tai te piro anaki te rerekētanga, ka wanganui e nei tīma e rua. Te mahi ārai no Te Koutu. Pei reira te tai penara kei roto I te porowhita kuru. Penalty inside the circle and the goal shooter does well to pull it in. Ara te tai piro. Rua te kaumāwaru e nai nei ngā piro ki e nei tīma e rua. Ka tai mai te kōkiri tarawhiti ki mua. Goal attack arriving just in time. Ara te tahi tūrapa mō te kaikuru. Ka whiwhi piro anō. It's so close here that one of these teams needs to get a break and then convert their centre pass, especially heading.
Nōga nai whakaro e hoa, e hara tērā I te hapa mo te kapa o Hauraki Plains mo te hikoe. I know I don't have my level 10 badge in umpiring, but what I do know is that wasn't a step. And it can be quite costly if, in a game like this, being a finals, it can really dictate where the game goes and where the momentum shifts. So, however, Hauraki Plains get possession of the ball. Ka whakararangi te kaikuru e te kaura. Ana ka tapiri anō a Hauraki Plains he piro ki tā rātou kapa. Ropi nei tirohanga tērā pia he rite katoa ana ngā piro I nānai. Pai ngā ringaringa o te kaikuru rā. Great hands there by the goal shooter from Te Koutu. Ana kei Hauraki Plains te pauru I nānai. Slowly working their way down the court. Ara he pātinana ka waho atu I te porowhita. Maka tino rawi tērā. Great pass there into the goal shooter. Ara ka tapiri anō he piro ki te kapa o Hauraki Plains. Kei Te Koutu te pauro I nānai. Engari ka haupotia te pauro e Hauraki Plains. Hauraki Plains get a crucial turnover here with only 1:30 remaining in this quarter. Ara te kaikuru anō mō Hauraki Plains, ka whakararangi e te kaura engari. Wai maria ia ki te pohia te pauro. Goal shooter from Hauraki Plains does well to pick that ball up after missing it We spoke about it earlier, the importance of getting the rebound. And Hauraki Plains in the lead. With only 1 minute to go, they get the next centre pass. Ka puta atu te kaukuru I te porowhita. Ka whakahokia ki te rarangi. And as you can see here, it was a bit argy-bargy at the moment. You can see the want between these two sides, just getting amongst it, really. Ara ka whiwhi piro anō a Hauraki Plains, te tere o te haere o te puku. Ara kei reira te kaituru mō te koutu. Whiwhi piro ia anō mō tana kapa. A hoki whakamuri a Hauraki Plains. He rawe hoki o te kaituru ki te putatu te porowhita. Seems like they have played this scenario a few times where they are looking to just kill time here, and Hauraki Plains win this game 32-31 in the C grade finals. Anei ngā whakauhuaka mō ngā whiringa toa I roto I te C grade. Hauraki Plains take away the win 32 points to 31 points against the Koutu. An awesome match displayed here in Tāmaki Makaurau at the UNISS tournament. E mihi nui tēnei kia koutou kua tūhono mai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga. Thank you all for tuning in to this live stream here at the UNISS tournament by Kata MΑORI. And Hauraki Plains take the dub once again. And as you can see there, the sportsmanship between these two sides. Both teams should be very proud of all of the efforts. Te koutu fought to the very end, and that's what you want in the finals. Nō reira, kawa e hare tawhiti e huama. O te kēmu e whai ake nei kei Wainganui I te kapa o Diocesan me Whakatāne High School. The next game coming up in the B grade finals is between Diocesan College and Whakatāne High School. Mau tonu mai.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
At Apollo Apollo projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this sports facility. The client sent out their brief. And when it came to the 4 submissions, we impressed the client with a proposal that went over and above. Because we'd done things differently. We'd pulled together a team of experts, looked around the world for inspiration, and exceeded the client brief. We even brought it in on budget by reducing fees and prioritizing function over form. At Apollo, we're more innovative, create specialist project teams, deliver on our promises, and build to the budget. Apollo projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Hey, sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's saluting when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Food is your medicine. If you really want good health, know where your food's coming from.
We wanted our children to grow up in the wilderness. The world needs kids like that.
Māori have always understood the best way to live on this harsh land.
We can hold on to our tikaka, our practices, our traditions, and bring them into this day and age.
At Apollo projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this multinational company's cold store build contract. All proposals were submitted, but the costs were just too high. So the client chose Apollo to help. We sat down with the client and their consultant and had a think. We challenged them on key points. If we closed up the aisle widths to what was required by the forklifts being used and removed the ceiling to make it the roof, we'd save on materials while lowering the building. With the building now the right height and size, the walls can move away from the boundary, removing the firewall requirement, leading to a 20% reduction in cost and now coming in on budget. Now the building is right-sized, the total cost of ownership is lower, it's safer to build and maintain, and it's on budget. Apollo projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te iwi nau mai hara mai ki tēnei papahotanga Apika te Māori, ka mihi ki ngā maunga, ngā wai, me ngā ahika o tēnei rohe, tēnā koutou katoa. Kia koutou katoa ngā kaimā takitaki ngā kaipakahaere o tēnei whakataitai, e mihi mahana hoki ki a koutou. Anei ngā kapa e rua e tākoro ana I roto I ngā whiringa toa mo te B-grade. Ki konei ki te whakataitai o te UNISS. And here we are in the B grade final between Diocesan Premier and Whakatane High School Prem 1 in the B grade finals. Here in Tāmaki Makaurau, ka tatari tātou mō ngā ingoa mō ngā kapa I rua nei. Ka tahuria ki tātou ki te kapa o Whakatane High School, Te Whetū Ellen, Lily Anderson, Ali Cole, Ariana Dawson, Molly Fenwick, Isaiah King Hazel, Kaylin Kemp, Caitlin Lowe, Nevaeh Morris, Jada Smith, Aaliyah Thompson Harrison, Rongo mai Niwa Williams, and team manager is Al Fenwick. Anei te kapa mō Diocesan School for Girls, Kate Beckley, Emily Keane, Ruby Sue Howlett, aroha mai, e hara te rei te ingoa Pākehā, ingoa Māori hea ati ranei, Bo Curran, Michaela Fong, Francesca Ashford, Piper Hayton, Isabella Coleman, Anna Small, Sophie Prescott, Johanna, aroha mai, my pronunciation isn't the best e karima. Johanna, Tiana is in the background there laughing at me. Johanna Middle Miss, Saskia McLaren, and team coach is Vic Edgar, team manager is Tash King.
Kei te tatari mātou mō ngā kaiwawao I Māori ana te pōro ki te puku. There are our officials Emma Wilson, Emma Edwards and Kate Ward. Tata ki te whiu timatanga o pēnei kēmu. Ko te ana me tuara ahau. Ko te noho au ki te taha o Amorangi Malesala. We are here, sat in my kitchen actually, commentating. What a way to spend your Friday. And they are Diocesan, ka tīmata rātou. Diocesan starting with the ball, a good defensive effort there from Whakatane. Ka haria kei waho kia whiwhi te pōro kia whakatataia. And there's the first point for Diocesan. Ara te tangi a te pere mai te kaiwawao, there's a pia he pātenana pia contact in the centre third, and ko ngaro rātou te pōro, so here comes Diocesan.
Dio looking to transition. Oh, aroha mai ra e hoa for cutting you off just then, but Dio just then e hoa. They did a good three-quarter attack there and they successfully convert another goal for their side. They get the net centre pass. And what a way to start this finals in the B grade. Up 2-0 in the opening quarter.
Ara tētahi huri hanga o te pōro kei konei a Whakatane. The school from Whakatane here looking to get on the board to get their first points. Ara tētahi penara kei waho. And an obstruction called on the inside of the circle. A strong hold there from the goal shoot, the kaikuru o Whakatane. Ara taratou piro tuatahi mō tēnei kēmu e ruanga miniti kua pahure. 2 minutes have gone and 2 points to 1 in favour of Diocesan. He maha ngā wā o ka tangi te pere o te kaiwawao nera.
As you can see, as you alluded to, into reo Māori just then, about the umpires using their whistle quite a bit. It just shows that maybe the does need to stay a little bit disciplined. In netball, you know, the game's going up and down the court, so many things are happening all at once. So Dio get the opportunity to control the momentum of this game. However, it gets turned over by Whakatane High School. Ara ka ata haere a Whakatane High School ki te porowhita. Ara he makatu ke waho atu I te rohe keo. Engari he pātina nā ki roto I te porowhita. A contact's been called just inside the circle. And Whakatane get a penalty shot. And a good rebound there from the goal shooter. Whakatane making it even Stevens at the moment. Diocesan off with the next centre pass. Ko te āhua nei, e āhua ua te rere o te pauro ki roto I te rohe keo. Anā, ka puta mai a Whakatane High School me te tahi haukoti. Whakatane High School come out with an intercept. Ara te karanga mo te kore he kona. Another call. We've seen actually in a lot throughout commentary today the rule with hard ball. I guess it depends on which umpire you have. But it's also important for the players to make sure that they let that ball go, not really giving the umpire any room, you know, to ping you for a hard ball. Ara ka whiwhipiro a Diocesan. Kei Whakatane te paoro I nānei. And a beautiful twirl there from the centre, turning mid-air. And once again, another hard ball has been called for by the umpire. Really important that Dio capitalise off this turnover. Nā e rima miniti e toi ana ki tēnei wahanga tuatahi.
Ka whiwhipiro anō a Diocesan. Ka rata te poro anō hoki. Pa parawa te te mahi o Dio kia putaki mua ki te poro. They're doing a really great job, especially that wing attack in terms of being able to get free. I felt like she was always clearly available and out of contested space and separated herself from her defender really well. Engari, kia konei a Whakatane. Whakatane here with the ball now. Flying ninjas. It was a very convincing example of cutting off the line of wall, but also, on the contrary, the Whakatane centre being available. So there are certainly some moments that we've seen throughout these matches that are quite notable, things that we can speak to. And honestly, one of the things I have noticed, and we've already touched on it, but the trend with stepping and held balls, I think, were the two most common calls. And I'm unsure if it's because, of course, this is a final and we have had the pleasure of commentating both the D grade and the C grade, and as you would expect, the nerves are probably quite high. I believe there's potential to move up a grade as well from these matches. It's almost like an ANZ final.
I couldn't agree more with you, Ehua. We've seen in our previous finals that we've commentated just how close and it's high competition as well. And there's nothing worse when you're in the finals losing by big margins, but in these games it's been neck and neck throughout all games. So it just shows the level of competitiveness there is between these teams here at UNISS. But it doesn't matter also what grade you're in. I guess everyone has that common goal to come away with the gold. And there we have Whakatane putting up another goal for their side. Ara, kei a Dio te paure i nānei. 2 miniti e toi ana ki tēnei wahanga tuatahi. Kāore te kaikuru e hihi ana ki te whanga i te pauru mai reira. Engari, ka tukuna anō te pauru ki aia, ana e piro tērā mo te kapa o diocesan. Pai te mai o te pauru mai a whakatāne. Great work from Whakatāne pulling that ball in. Ara te puku o Whakatāne. Mana e whiu te pauru ki roto, ara ka tai atu ki roto i ngā ringaringa o te kaikuru. Ara te karanga o te kawa wao, kare au te mohi o hea te raru. Kei Dio te pauru i nānei. Ko rātau kei mua i tēnei wā tonu. Ara, te tino teite o te peke o te kai ara, engari kare paku pōhehe te kai kuru o Dio. Great jump there from the Whakatāne te whina, however Dio do well to convert that one. Anā he ho taitai kawa hoa atu o te porowhita, and a pinpoint pass there from the wing attack to the goal shooter. Ara, he piro mo te kapa o Whakatāne. Less than 1 minute remaining in this quarter.
Anei, Dio, nai, tata tērā ki te toru hekona pia, in terms that I was interested to see if that would potentially be held in context to what we have seen so far in the game, which is definitely up for debate. Engari, mai te kaha o tāna tēranga kei roto i te porowhita kuru, ka whiwhi e tētahi piro anō mō Whakatāne, anei Dio anō. Ara, i whati te rārangi, te kai aro ai no Whakatāne, nā reira. Dio will have an opportunity here, and unfortunately just can't pull the ball in. Kare e tai te mau te poro. E tahi wā e te whānau ka whakaro au e pāna ki te ture o te pēnara me te tūranga o te kai tākoro. I often think about if the players here are aware that you don't have to wait for them to stand down anymore. Oh! And just what the doctor ordered, a beautiful shot to finish the quarter. Ara e te whānau ko tērā te mitinga o te wāhanga tuatahi, but you get to see it again for free. You're welcome. And there we have our quarter time score. Te kaunga piro ki Diocesan, ki te waru ki Whakatāne, te kura no Whakatāne. So 10 points to Dio and 8 points to Whakatāne. Kawewehe te whānau. We have 3 quarters to go, and luckily for you, the contest is good. It's consistent, and the score, I think, speaks to what we've seen so far in this opening quarter. Not much in it at all. E rua ngā piro ka wanga i nei tīma i rua, and tae mata i te rongo ngā kaitautoko e noho ana ka konei ki tāma te makaurau. We can hear the amazing supporters from Whakatāne here to support these young wahine. Aengari kawewehe te whānau, we have 3 quarters to go.
Anei ngā kaitākoro mai a Whakatāne High School ki roto i te kamera e hotu rima ana ki tā rātou kapa. You can see the players there from Whakatāne and Dio giving each other high fives as they enter the next quarter of this match. Dio taking aroha mai. Dio taking the lead 10-8 in the first quarter, and we are underway for the second quarter. Whakatāne is starting with the ball. Ara te tangi o te pere mai ngā kai wawao. Aroha mai te whānau, mo taku he. E iwa ngā piro kia whakatāne nānei. And a beautiful feed from the centre from Whakatāne, the little pocket rocket. I'm really enjoying watching her movement. She has great court craft, using her quick speed and change of direction, but equally she's also good at feeding the ball with accuracy. Anei a Dio me te pauri nānei, kāre he nui ngā kōwhiringa kei mua i te aroaro. Ka ātahare rātou ki roto i te poropita, engari, mā Whakatāne e kohia te pauro. Whakatāne pick up the ball and they run with it down the court. Within netball rules, of course. You can't physically run with the ball, but you get my drift. Body on the line action there from Dio, but Whakatāne come away with a loose ball there. Wing attack urgently taking that penalty, or setting the penalty, and does well to find the goal sheet inside the circle. Ara ka whiwhi piro anō a Whakatāne, kei a rātou anō te pauro.
Anei a Whakatāne anō. Pairau atu te mahi ārai o Dio. Quick transition here and haere tonu. Unfazed by that pass before, however. Ko te hiko i te karanga, another step. And here come Whakatāne roaring through the court. Parau atu tērā whiu ki te kaikuru o Whakatāne. Ka whakamatui e tērā rerenga. She'll finish off that play nicely with another point to Whakatāne, Anei o Dio. Ka tai koe te kite i etahi wā, kare rātou I mahi aera momo mekeneke pia ko tērā te kupu. Just not quite doing the pre-movement. During that opening phase. Look at that double jump, but it doesn't matter. Ka whakamatui e tērā piro. She'll finish the shot off nicely with a mid to long range shot. Anei a Whakatāne. It's a good strong take there, strong contest as well from Dio. There, pērā atu ki te tei pāua, ka piri tata rātou ngā kaitākaro ārai mō Dio. Engari, ara te tahi piro anō mo Whakatāne scoring again. What I like about the swing attack for Dio is she uses a lot of fakes and is always available. Ara te tahi whiu, pairau atu ki te kaikuru, pairau atu hoki tērā peke mai te kai ārai, te pau ārai o Whakatāne.
Anei Whakatāne me te pauro I nānei, he pai te rere o te pauro ki roto I te hautoru, tawa hautoru, engari kei a Whakatāne anō, he piro ki tā rātou kapo. He kemu tata tēnei e karima. This is a close game. You wouldn't expect anything less in a grand final. Ara he piro anō mai te tuku uhanga. Another point scored there from the goal attack from Diocesan. Te rawe hoki o ngā pukinga o tēnei puku mai a Whakatāne. Some good deals there from the centre from Whakatāne. However, she wasn't rewarded getting that mean circle edge feed. So Dio take the ball. A great drive there from the wing attack. As you can see there, the ball's travelling down probably on a 1 second release. And then Whakatāne come out with a tip. We talk about it in the ANZ level where you've got to change the timing of the pass, particularly on a three-quarter attack. You know, there are moments where you can quickly release the ball, but as you enter the shooting circle, it's important to settle down. That's when you should be a little bit more careful with the ball. And it's happened in two phases. Well, it's happened twice in a row now where it's been like that, but the goal shooter from Dio wasn't able to score off that. As you can see there, how fast the ball's travelling down the court. You just need to change the timing up a little bit, otherwise it becomes quite predictable. Ara, ka whakararangi te kaikuru I te kaura. Ka whiwhi piro a whakatāne. Nā, kei a Dio te pauru I nānei. And as you can see there, the wing attack was actually available for the ball. It's a bit of miscommunication. The ball gets turned over. Whakatāne has ball in hand. Nice tip there from the goal shooter. However, it lands in Whakatāne's hands. Ara te tuki uhanga. Maka tino rawe tērā. Great feed there from the ball attack to the goal shooter. And as you can see there, and there you have it, whānau. Beautiful shooter-to-shooter connection, but the crowd, they add a different element to the game. They're like the 8th player on the court. Ara te karanga mo te poi tukirua, a replay ball has been called by the umpire, so Dio get another opportunity to root the ball down the court.
Anei, kea Dio te poro I 9-8. They'll be looking to get down the court. Again, just they're all a bit parallel to each other, which netball's all about balance and making sure that the ball can travel in the most efficient way and purposeful as well. Obviously, the most important thing in netball is that you're progressing closer and closer to the goal and eventually scoring. So oftentimes when Dio just get a little bit parallel, it makes things a little bit more difficult. And, oh, engari, Katuia, she gets back up. Anei a Whakatāne 9-8. Just not enough in that pass and probably not enough work off the ball to become available, but they're prepared to do the work. Is Whakatāne ara te poro, kua tipu mai tarato mahi. There's the ball produced from the quick transition to defence. They're just running on top of each other. The Whakatāne attacking end, all three of them in the outside channel of the goal third, and that'll result in a turnover. Diocesan now in possession here. Eruanga Meneti, kei te toi, only 2 minutes to go. It's quite a physical match as well. I've seen quite a few people on the floor, and all the ball is contested as well.
There's a bit of miscommunication there. The wing attack, I feel there's times that she's waiting in the position that she wants to receive the ball, which is a good thing, but she could also use her front cut because she's got the footwork, she's got the speed, and she needs to drive hard onto the circle edge. However, Whakatāne have the next centre pass, and you can see the crowd on the bleachers there getting amongst it, and you can see some changes happening here for Dio. Great atmosphere here in Tāmaki Makaurau. And why wouldn't you want to be here at the UNISS tournament? It's an awesome opportunity for these wahine to be displayed not only on live stream, but also showcase their talent in front of their peers, their whānau, and all the above. Ana tetahi pātinana ki te rarangi. Gets tipped away from the goalkeeper from Dio. However, wasn't able to rip that ball in, and I think she knew that she could have done it, but she gets back in the circle and focuses on the next task at hand. Ara ka whiu a Whakatāne te pauru ki roto. And a great front cut there from the goal attack. You can see the physicality happening in the circle. I feel like that pass could have had a little bit more height. Ara te kaikuru o Whakatāne. Whakararangi i te kaura. Ara ka tāpiri anō he piro ki tōna kapa. Dio get the next centre pass. Ka hoki whakamuri a Dio. Me tere te haere o te pauro ki roto I te porowhita. Kei mahui a rātou e wahanga ki te whanga I te pauro, and a long range shot out from there. And the goal attack lines the ball up. And a beautiful clutch shot there from the Dio goal attack. And as you can hear the crowd, they are up on their feet. And yeah, that was just such an awesome shot there. Very impressive from Diocesan. However, Whakatane are still in the lead, 18 points to 15 in this at halftime. Ka waihare tawhiti e hoama, he haurua miharo rawa e heke ana. We've got another half ahead of us. Don't go too far away as we approach the second half of this match between Dio and Whakatane High School. Some great highlights there between these two sides. Whakatane goal shooter has been very impressive throughout this match. And on the other side for Dio, some awesome shooting displayed there. And the goal attack from Dio puts up a crucial shot to make that margin only 3 points as they reach half time. And as you can see here, Whakatane are ready to go. But just before this game, the second half gets underway, I'd like to acknowledge Carbon Farming, Bailey's Real Estate, Caltex, Apollo Bridge, a project whose sponsorship enables us to share this event with you all and your whānau. Without them, we wouldn't be able to proceed with this live stream. And also a massive mihi to Whakata Māori, bringing this live stream to you free of charge. And we are underway for the second half of this game between Dio and Whakatane High School. And it looks like Whakatane High School will start off this third quarter with the centre pass. And here we go, third quarter underway. The centre from Whakatane has been so impressive this game. Seems like she's got the capacity to be here, there and everywhere. And now Dio have the next centre pass. Great work by the mid-quarters, working their way to the circle edge. And once again, the hot hand shooter goal attack from Dio gets the first goal for this third quarter. Ka hoki whakamuri a Whakatane. Engari ka mau ia Dio te pauro. Dio do well to pick up the loose crumbs. And they quickly get the ball down the court. Power of work by these mid-quarters being available. And the goal attack isn't happy to shoot from there, but looks to offload it to the goal shooter and does well to successfully convert that goal. And Waikato Dio slowly closing the margin. Ara ka puta atu te pauru I te porowhita. And a great in and out play there from the goal attack, using her smarts. Gets another goal for her team. Nā, kei Whakatane te pauru I 9, I'm not too sure what happened there. But the umpire believes that Dio got the ball. I reckon if, like you said, in some of the other games about a TMO, unsure where that ball, well, who that ball was going to, who knocked over who. However, Dio get the ball. They work the ball down the court. And great ball speed. Travelling down that middle channel there. Goal attack works herself into a better shooting position. And great splits there by the goal attack there. However, the goalie from Whakatane does well to get that tip.
Parawa si tera mai te hautarawhiti mō Whakatane, anei Whakatane mawana te poro. Ka ora tonu hoki mō tēnei rerenga tākoro. All still live. It's a nice drive there from the wing defence for Whakatane. Ara te tai penara. It's better court balance there from the goal attack. Again, as you can see, all three of them are in the same channel, same section of the goal third, which isn't always good for the balance in your attacking end. Engari, ka kimihia I te kaikuru. Ka whakamatu ia I pera piro. No reira ka whiwhi piro ia mō Whakatane. Te kaumaiwa. Anei Dio, ka whiwhi piro rāua, rātou aroha mai. Anei a Whakatane nei, te tere haere hoki tā rātou kawea I te poro ki te pau, engari, ko ngaro rātou te poro. Oh. Aroha mai, that's my live reaction. Ko tērā kare mōhio. Te karanga, I wasn't actually, that was my live reaction to whatever that was, because I'm really confused about what just happened. Me nainei hoki, again, I think sometimes there are moments in games where there's just this period of, not uncertainty, but a bit of confusion, and oftentimes it can be influenced by what's been called or what hasn't been called. So here we have Whakatane with the ball now. There's probably 3 losses in the space of, say, 20 seconds. They'll want to tidy this up, Whakatane. Again, I've spoken about the release point and where you hold the ball. Sometimes I feel like players just keep the ball at chest height or pass from their hip, which is obviously much easier to defend. So I feel like a simple change would be to throw the ball from above your head or step around to clear the hands of the defender. Engari kei konei a Dio. He rima ngā meneti kei se toi mō tēnei wāhanga tuatoru. She shoots, she scores. That's another point for Dio. This game is really close. Ka tātātou te kitenga kaitautoko e noho ana kei konei kei roto I tā tātou whareha, ki nake nei ki tāmaki makaurau. This is a very chaotic attacking period, I must say. A lot of penalties. Engari ka whakapai. Oh, just a little bit of a shove, a light shove at the top of the circle. Ka whakapai te kaikuru I te poro. Ka whiwhi a Whakatane te poro anō. This goal defence is going for everything, and another body on the ground there shows the competitiveness and rolls back to her shooting partner. Anei te tai penara kei roto I te porowhete, she'll want to finish this off. Ko te karanga mai te kaiwawao he pā tinana. Reira kei konei te kaikuru mō Whakatane. Oh, perhaps that was a deflection on the shot. There's certainly a lot of passion in this match and also a lot of errors.
You know, it is a crucial match. Errors start creeping in when pressure gets applied. So it's really crucial for these players to just take their time and just slowly work the ball down. And beautiful split there from the goal attack. Is happy to look to pass it out of the circle. I like how this goal attack plays. If she isn't comfortable shooting it from wherever, she's happy to offload it to her shooter, or she's keen to work her way into the circle to get into a better shooting position. Ara te tahi piro mo te kapa o Diocesan. Te āhua nei, rete katoa ana ngā piro I nānei. It's even Stevens at the moment. Dio get another opportunity with ball in hand. Another opportunity for the shooter to get a goal. Engari, ka whiti tūrapa pai a Whakatane. Whakatane come away with a crucial rebound there with only 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. And a great take there from the goalkeeper. Does well to look over the mess. And a beautiful take from the centre. Jeez, I just don't even know how she got there. Ara. Oh, I whakaroa hau nā Diocesan te pauro, engari. Ka whiwhi piro anō a Whakatane. Kei a rātou anō te pauro. Te hoki te rere o te pauro. Kei reira te tuki uhanga e wate ana. Ka whiu ki te rapito o te koti. Engari he pātinana kei waho I te porowhita. He maka whiu ki roto I te rohe keo. And just in that moment, the goal attack was, she took that penalty. I don't think forcing it into her shooter with 2 defenders on her was the brightest idea. She could have looked to play the ball outside the circle. And the wing attack following the ball. Happy to look to the reset option. Kāre te mari uhanga e whakaia ana ki tērā whakatau. Engari, ka whakararangi te kaikuru o Dio te pauro. And an awesome shot there from the goal shooter from Dio. Less than 30 seconds remaining this quarter. Ara te tahi piro anō. Ka tāpiri ki te kapa o Dio. Ko te āhua nei e ho tātai. Great take there from the centre. And I just love how she catches the ball in the air and does well to hit circle edge. Ko te āhua nei kua pautawai a tātou mo tēnei wahanga tuatoru mo tēnei kēmu ki roto I ngā whiringa toa mo tēnei reanga tēnei taumata mo te B grade. 23 points to 22 against between Dio and Whakatane. At the moment, it looks like the game hasn't started with no points on the board, but it will be updated shortly at Te Whānau. Don't stress out too much. And there we have it. 23 points to Dio, 22 points to Whakatane High School. Don't go too far as we head into the last quarter for the B grade finals here at the UNISS tournament in Tāmaki Makaurau. Mai tonu mai.
Nau mai te whānau, rua tekau matoru ngā piro ki Dio, rua tekau marua ki Whakatane, ka te whakarite rātou, I nei teima I rua, mō te wahanga whakamatunga o tēnei kēmu. You can see the passion and how badly these two teams want it. Of course, this is the winner of this, I would assume, would go through to the next grade, which is the A grade. Mō te tau e ki mai nei for next year's UNISS tournament. Also, again, don't quote me because this could be purely based on assumption. However, majority of the things in my life, I'm usually right. Nō reira, take it with a grain of salt. Engari, ko tīmata tātai ka Dio te poro e 9-8. Oh, and there it is. What an electric way, an electrifying way to start the quarter with an offside, and yet it's a turnover. I would have assumed perhaps a contact, but clearly perceived as contesting from the umpire. Anea whakatane 9-8. Ka te kimirato I te kaikuru. Good attempt at getting the ball from the goalkeeper from Dio. Engari, ka whakamatu I e Pepiro. She likes that, the wing attack. Reira anea whakatane anō. Finds her centre. She's been really good for their side this afternoon, both feeding and her ability to be available. Engari, ara te tahi hurihanga mō Dio, there's another turnover and they'll want to score this to level and, sorry, to be up by 1. Engari, ara te tahi tūrapa pairau atu mō Whakatane. Here come Whakatane. That's a nice play there.
Hara ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o Dio. Hara te tahi hapa ki a rātou. Pai te rere o te pauro mo te kapa o Dio. Good work by Dio, rigging that ball in. And another shot gets converted by Dio. They have scored the last one and they get the next centre pass to have a run of 2. Engari, he hotātai ki roto I te porowhita, an obstruction call in the circle. Ara, he maka, he wainga I ngā kaikuru. Engari, ka huri te pauro ki te kapa o Whakatane. Ka haere ki roto I te pūkoro o te rohe, o te wāhanga uhanga. Nā, kei a Whakatane te pauro I nānei. Whakatane get the next centre pass after converting that turnover. Kaore he nui ngā kōwhiringa kei mui te aroaro, engari ka kohia e Whakatane te pauro. He pā tinana kei roto I te porowhita. Goalkeeper is well aware that she contacted on that one. And Whakatane get another goal. It's probably 2 or 3 goals in a row now by Whakatane. Dio look to reset the ball. And the goal attack gets the shot. Some good movement there by Dio in the circle. And ko te āhua nei, ko te tatari rātou mo te pauro. E mea ana ngā kai wawao kia tīmata anō. Te rawe hoki o e nei middies ki te ata haere ki te porowhita. Great work by the middies to work that ball to circle edge, and they do well to feed that ball right under the hoop to their shooter.
Anei, te tahi penara, kei roto I te hautoru kuru. And the goal third here for Dio, and they'll be looking to score. And she does so accordingly. Anea Whakatane. Ara te tahi penara kareira. Te tūtata. Just need a front option here for Whakatane. That was close. they need to create some opportunity for each other and themselves. Anei te kōkiri tarawhiti, ka whakararangi ia I te pōro ki te pau, engari ka whawhitu rapa tāna hua o ko te kaikoru mō Whakatāne. She'll convert that goal from a really good rebound, crucial one. Anei Dio, here we have Dio, the wing attack high up in the mid-third, does well to get free and centralise her side. Parau atu te kaha o ngā kaikoru, ngā pauara roha mai me tarātou peke, me oraua peke. The jumps are so good for the Whakatāne defensive circle. Ara, ka whakamatu ia I tērā piro. Whakatāne up by 1. What can Dio do? How can they respond? Ka hatara tau whakautu, engari pairau atu te mahi mai Whakatāne, ngā pauarai. It's a pressure pass there. They should keep it simple and have options towards the ball. The most important thing here is that they score if they want to really solidify this lead. Engari, ka reira, te pauarai mō Dio, ka whiwhia I te poro anei. Ara, tētahi hurihanga anō. Ara, te kōrero mai te kaiwawao ko te hīkoi anō. Kua kite tātai I tērā karanga mō enei kēmu e toru. Kua kai kōrero hākina ki ngā māua. Ahau ko Amorangi. Parau atu tērā few. That's a nice pass. And I'll stand on that hill for any air ball from any goal attack that happens to land in the hands of their shooting partner. No matter if it's actually just an illusion and it's convincing, guys. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get the defenders invested in the post when actually it's coming over and into the hands. So that's just another trick, another play up my sleeves.
Ai, tika tāwe hoa, you know, if it's an air ball, you sort of just pretend that that was an offload. And Whakatāne do well to successfully convert that last goal. And a bit of tiptoe action there from Whakatāne. And Dio get the turnover on that one. Rua meneti me te hawhe e toiana ki roto I tēnei kemu. He maka tino pai tērā. Ko tahi anaki te ringa I whakamahia e ia. A great one-handed pass there from the Goldie. It's giving a bit of Aussie action, you know, with a one-hander. Haven't really seen much of that in this tournament. Engari ka puta mai Whakatāne me te poro. Engari ka whakahoki a kia Dio. Ko te āhua nei. Ai, nā Dio te poro I nānei. He pukinga tira pai tērā mai te kaikuru o Dio. Great work by the goal attack from Dio. Passing it around the post. A bit of razzle-dazzle action for you. Engari, he pātina nā kai waho te porowhita. Ka whakararangi te kaikuru I te poro. Engari, he hō taitau. Kia Whakatāne, ka whiwhiwa anō a Dio me te poro. Ka hurihia te poro kia Whakatāne. Tere rawa te rere o te poro ki te porowhita. Ara, tētahi maka tino teite. Great lifted ball there from the circle edge. Into the goal shooter, does well to convert that goal successfully. Ko tahi meneti e toi ana ki roto I tēnei kemu. Engari, ka puta mai ki runga a Whakatāne. Whakatāne High School come through with a clutch intercept with only 40 seconds remaining in this quarter.
Nei, Whakatāne, pori te kauhekona, e toi ana. They need to score this. And there is another very crucial intercept. Can they hold on to it? Pepera to Pātai. And here, Whakatane need to apply pressure. All hands on deck, as they say. Te kauhia kona kei te toi. Oh!
Whakatane! Whakatane come through for a crucial intercept, and they need to get the ball down the court. Why are you going back? Go forward, come on! You need to get the ball down the court, otherwise you go into extra time.
Kyle.
And there we have it. Oh, there we have it.
Haere ki wahanga no. Aroha mai te whānau hea hua pōteri te papapiro. The scoreboard just not updating at the pace that we used to. Engari, kua toa Whakatane I tēnei kēmu, he wikitoria rātou. No reira ki okina whakaro kei ki rātou ki te taumata o te A grade, te tau eke mai nei. Rua te kauma iwa ngā piro ki Dio. That was a tightly contested match for the entire 40 minutes, for all 4 quarters, and there's a duck on the court. Yes, he raki, ka ringa I te kōti. Engari, ko e wehe te whānau. We have the A grade final coming up, but unreal scenes here on at Auckland Netball Centre. And as I said before, we have the A grade final coming up, so don't go too far. Ka kite.
And there you see it in the highlights. An awesome match between these two sides, between Whakatane and Dio. And it was the battle of the circles here at Auckland Netball Centre. Both shooters and defenders from both sides doing a power of work. However, the midcourt from from Dio, especially the swing attack, really loved her agility and ball speed, but I equally loved the centre from Whakatane doing some awesome movements. And here we have it, the goal attack, the hot hand shooter goal attack from Dio. And putting up another shot. It looks like it's a goal attack highlight reel. And there it looked like a little bit of a temp bowling action where everyone got bowled over there on the court. And there, once again, the centre coming through. And this goal shooter here from Whakatane has been super impressive in this match. And a strong lean there from the goalkeeper, but nothing fazed this goal attack. She sort of reminds me of the likes of Nat Medhurst from the Aussie Diamonds. So clever with ball in hand. And there you have it. Physicality in between these two sides. And it could have been anyone's game. And as you can, if you can just listen to it in the live stream, the crowd are getting up and behind these two teams. Yeah, I was super stoked to commentate this game with you all alongside Tiana Metuado. We had the pleasure of commentating the B grade finals here at the UNISS tournament. And as you can see that the crowd, after every goal had been scored, they were cheering very loudly as a different element to the game. And Whakatane come away with the win in the B grade finals. They'll get relegated up into the A grade. Koe haere tawhiti, don't go too far as we approach the A grade finals between Howard College and Westlake Girls High School. Mai tonu mai.
My dad, he wanted somewhere so for all the whānau that were out streets, had somewhere to come home to, and they could call it their own. And so hence the journey of Takahanga Marae began.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like at this dairy dryer. The cladding on the building that houses the dairy dryer needed to be replaced. So they called us up. First, we inspected the cladding. The cost implications of shutting the dryer down were huge, particularly from the loss of production, which is much higher than the actual reclad costs. So we came together as a team. We said, why don't we replace the cladding while the dryer is still operational? No one had ever done that before, which meant working with the client on hygiene requirements. We wrapped the dryer in 2 layers to create a hygiene envelope, while the old panels were removed and the new ones installed, all while the dryer continued to work. By thinking outside the square and working as a team, the project was completed with no disruption to production, and it was a world first. Apollo projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
Why are you ruining it for, Joe? Hurry up, come back here.
No, just because you're not tall enough to get on the top.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough time. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved with this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Nau mai hoki mai e te iwi ki te kēmu whakamatinga o tēnei whakataitai a ko te UNISS. Ka konei tātou e tākoro ana ki Auckland Netball Centre. Anei, ngā tīma e rua e tākoro ana I tēnei kēmu ko Westlake Girls, rawa ko Howick Papiranga. Howick Premier rānei. Tata tātou ki te timatanga o tēnei kēmu. Kare maha ngā tangata ki tēnei taha, engari ka mungi au he wāhi noho ki te atutaha o te kōtipia ka reira e noho ana ngā kaitautoko hoki. Engari, te timatanga, whai mui te timatanga o tēnei kēmu ka kōrero au ki te pānui kaitākoro moena e tīma i te tuatahi ki pekina whakaro ko Westside tēnei. E tatari ana rātou o te wāka eke ki te kōti ki te papatākoro. Anei, te pānui kaitākoro mō Westside Girls, Lani Balajoka Joka, kia kona whakaro ko te rati tuahine o Ericana Peterson, Michelle Catterall, Emma Chambers, Isabel Chapman-Smith, Talia Chatfield, Aria Davies, Lily Fotu, Thea Marshall, Katie Moores, Imani Rasmussen, Lucy Taylor and Lena Turnbull. Ko tā rātou kai whakahaere ko Courtney Cattins, e kai tautoko hoki ko Louise Clouston. Maku e watu te rana ka kōrero ki Amorangi, ka kōrero ia ki ngā kaitākoro o Howick.
Ara, ka tahuria ki tātou ki te kapa o Howick College, Ava Sila, Charlie Lindsay, Zermania Manu, Sierra Loese, Sia Vineufi, Zahara Sampson, Tuinuku Afe, Carolyn Seal, Lily Achong, Chloe Pratt, Sophia Mika, Peyton Taylor, Savannah Atsuanga, Team Manager Amy Duplessis, Coach Junior Manapori, e mohi o pai ana hau ki a Junior, e toki ia I roto I te ao poitarawhiti mō ngā tāne. Coach for Howick College, Junior Manapori, has been integral in men's netball, particularly in the South Auckland region. And as you can see there, Ava Sila, who was a part of the Stars franchise, training partner for them, is an awesome defender. Was involved in as a trialist for the under-21s. Ara, ko Amorangi Marisala tōku ingoa, kei tōku nei taha ko Tiana me tuarau, kei konei mātou ki tōna whare, e pāpaho ana ki a koutou. And the officials for this match is Keely Brown, Joni Coles, Caitlin Forrest. And we are underway in the UNISS finals here in Tāmaki Makaurau between Howick College and Westlake Girls High School. Howick College have a strong netball program. As far as I know, they've taken out UNISS and the Auckland Premiership title a few times. And it's a credit to the netball program that they've got there. And it's the battle between the two teams here in Tāmaki Makaurau. The north and the east. And I don't know if you were watching that Game On series that was actually held here in Tāmaki Makaurau, but Lani Balajoka, the younger sister of Ericana Peterson, also the captain of the Tactics team that took out the ANZ Premiership. You can see there the talent within their whānau. And Howick get the ball. They root the ball down the court. Howick look to line up their next shot. Ara he piro anō ki te kapa o Howick College, kei a Westlake te Pauri Nānei.
And Westlake, they'll be looking to get some points on the board here. Just see there the Wangitake attempting to do a hit. Ka hopa I te koro ko te puku mō Westlake. Anei te kaikuru ka whakararingi ia ka whakipiro hoki. There's the first point for Westlake on the board. Anea Howick. That's a good ball and they're rewarded with a held ball. Good defensive pressure there from Westlake girls. And that's a nice intercept there for Howick, but it will go over a third. Anei, karanga, ka tīmata te rerenga tākoro kei roto i te hautoru kuru or Howick, but they progressed nicely down the court, Westlake. 2 points to 1 so far. Kari e tae te kimi I ona Tanatima. As you can see there, the goal attack received it even closer to the goal defence, and there was an opening right at the top of the circle, and she didn't think to take advantage of that space and carry the ball with her to gain some metres up the court. Also something that they could think about, which definitely helps your case on attack. Engari, ka rātou te tei kowhiringa anō. Oh, just took her space. Just took out her space, the centre for Howick. So they'll have a penalty outside and they will score here. Westlake on defence once again.
There you see Ava Silla with ball in hand, the goal defender from Howick College. Not to put too much pressure on her, but she has been involved in the training environment for the Stars netball team. She's also a great sevens player as well. So you can see there's, you know, a bit of drill, well, how do I say it? She's pretty good at multifaceted. There's the word, she's multifaceted in sevens and netball as well. Ana kei Westlake te pauru I nānei, ara te karanga mo te hikoi, stepping has been called. Ara kei Howick te pauru I nānei. Okay, that was a beautiful use of fakes right there at te whānau. The defenders from Westlake came out for a fly. However, the shooter was Macaulay Culkin, home alone inside the circle. And now Westlake girls have the next centre pass.
Anea Westlake, they'll be looking to score here. It's important that they do. And they'll reward, they'll be rewarded with a goal. Here come Howick. Good pop there from the goal attack. That's the wing attack, aroha mai. Te tari piro anō. Howick, still a tightly contested match here. Te whānau. Again, these opportunities to cut and pass down the court for Westlake, and no one seems to be doing it. The wing attack prevails, and just about got a hand to it, and there's a nice feed into the Kōkiri Tarawhiti, and she finishes nicely the goal attack for Westlake. I whanga piro moena te mairua e remanga meneti kua pahuri kei roto I tēnei wāhanga, te wāhanga tuatahi o te kimi whakamutunga, te kimi tino hoki o tēnei whakataitai ko te A-grade final. Here's Howick now, they'll be looking to score. Probably need to get a little bit more ball as well. If both of these teams, in fact, if they want to get a buffer. Again, there's only 1 point in it. There's good defensive pressure, Westlake not wanting to go forward. Good defensive pressure here from Howick. Ka puta te Kōkiri Tarawhiti and just secures the ball, and there's another intercept from the goal defence for Howick.
Ava Silla coming out with a crucial, a clutch intercept for her side, and that just goes back to what I said earlier, Ewa. She has been involved in the Stars netball environment, so she's got the knowledge of, you know, how to read the game, and she timed that beautifully. She doesn't really play goalkeeper, but she moves out to Goldie.
And they are Howick. They'll get another chance to get some more points on the board. They're already up by 1. Good strong presentation there from the goal shoot for Howick. Tawhiti piro anō. And they're up by 2 now. If they can get another intercept here, I would say that would certainly instill some confidence in your side, especially on an occasion like this. And that's a good pass and cut there. Smart from the wing attack, not to force the ball there. Tawhiti tūrapa te Kōkiri Tarawhiti. Goal attack will finish that shot off nicely. She Has a similar shooting style to Gabby Sinclair. I'm not sure if you are aware of her, Amor. But yeah, she's very consistent. This goal attack just goes about her work, and in comparison, we have that real strength and strong presentation down here for Howick, getting themselves into a really good shooting position. I think she was looking at where the defender was as she was shooting that ball. And she still successfully converts. Here's Westlake now looking to stay within one against Howick, and there's a good presentation there. And MāORI Pera, get that in, yeah, she says. Beautiful feed down the middle, straight into the goal shoot for Westlake, and right, well, here we go. I blinked and we were already down the side of the court. Here come Howick, straight into the circle. Not able to finish, but that doesn't matter because the centre gets it back now, and she offloads it to the shooter, Te Kaikuru. It's tatari tātou mō te musinga o tēnei rerenga, and she'll finish nicely.
Ara kei Westlake girls te Māori nānei. Tā rātou pai hoki ki te tautu ki te porokita. Engari pai he tino kaha te mau o te poro nā te Kaikuru o Westlake. Great hands by the goal shooter from Westlake girls, just really whipping that ball in. In the midcourt, are happy to work the ball in. Engari, ka hurihe te pauro ki te kapa o Westlake. Nā te hapa o Howick. Engari, ka puta atu te kai aro i te porowhita, engari mā Westlake e mau i te pauro. Arā te karanga mai te kawa wā mo te poi tupirua. Replayed ball here by Westlakes. Kare mātou i te mohi o heha te raru.
Pea he tinihanga o ngā kaitākaro.
Ai, tērā pia. Ana, kei a Westlake te pauru i nānei. Ko Howick kei runga, ko tahi ana ki te piro e wehe ana i enei kapa e rua. He kemu tino tata tēnei, ka hoki atu ki te rarangi. Pai te haere o tēnei paihau tuki. Engari me uru atu te pauro ki roto i te kaura. Engari kāre a Westlake e ahe ana ki te mau te pauro. Ana, ko te āhua nei pia, ka tata oti tēnei wahanga tuatahi. Ana, kua pau te wai a tātou mo tēnei wahanga tuatahi, mo tēnei kēmu. We've come to the end of the first quarter. Howick Premier Netball team taking the lead, 9-8 to Westlake girls.
Anei ngā kiriata ko ngā highlights mai tērā wahanga tuatahi, and as Amor said, the home alone occurrence to the shooter being available by herself under the post, but the Westlake shooting circle as well holding their own, and we're seeing consistent displays of skill here. Araka whakararangi ia pairawa atu tērā tiku ki te pau, beautiful shot there. And a great take from the Westlake wing attack, but an even better intercept. Certainly a few gems from that first opening quarter. E iwa ngā piro ki Howick, waru ki Westlake. as we can see here, the stands are starting to pack out a little bit more. With Paimoinga Kaitautoko, ki te mātakitaki I tēnei kēmu, they've come to watch the game of the week, the grand final. Those who have reigned supreme, I suppose, in their respective pool matches and crossover rounds. Howick College and Westlake Girls, anei te timatanga o te wahanga tuarua o tēnei kēmu. Kia Westlake te poro e nei. Tatari tātou mo te tangi o te pere, te tangi o te kaiwawao. And here we have the first centre pass away for our second quarter. Westlake here finding good space. These Howick defenders are quite mobile as well, and oftentimes when I can't quite see where the ball's going, or if it's out of the shot of the camera, I'm quite tense about whether or not an intercept's about to occur. But they remain calm and steady, Westlake, and they'll score the first goal of this quarter, levelling the score e waru e iwa aroha mai ngā piro ki ēnei te meirua, 9 goals apiece. Here come Howick now, looking to transition quickly. These are only 10-minute quarters at the whānau, which is really not a lot of time. And it's in a way like a time it means that you need to score quickly. And particularly when it gets to those last 5 minutes or last 2 minutes of the last quarter, you can feel the tension and you can feel the pressure building. So it's really important that you score and accumulate a multitude of points in the opening first few quarters.
Ana kei Westlake te pauru I nāna ka whakahokia ki te rārangi. Engari ka āta haere a Westlake ki te porowhita. Ka whiu ki tērā taha o te porowhita, kaore he kōwhiringa kei mua I te aroaro. Engari ka puta mai a Ava Sila me tētahi haukoti. Ava Sila comes out with a beautiful intercept for Howick College. And there's the vision from Howick College, really working that ball down. Happy to work it to circle edge. The goal attack gets pushed up. Ana te tahi tawira. O ere ka tākaro e tino hiahi ana I te pauro. You can see the warmth between these two sides. Fierce competition. The physicality is through the roof, and why wouldn't it be? Because this is the pinnacle event between these two sides here at the UNISS A grade finals. Ara kei Howick te pauru I nainei. Ara he pātina nā ki te kātākaro mai Westlake. Engari ka whiwhi kuru whiu Howick College with a penalty shot and gets converted successfully by Howick. Now Westlake with the ball. Ka hoki whakamuri a Westlake nā te pātū o Howick. He pai te nekehanga o Westlake ki tēnei hautoru. Ahakoa kāre he tangata e wāte ana. Ko te mea nui ka mautonu I a rātou te pauro. Ka hoki whakamuri a Westlake. He maha rawa ngā pāhi kei tēnei hautoru, engari kāre rātou te paku pōhehe kia haere tonu. Kāre kore ka uru ki roto I te rohe keo, ka whiwhi piro a Westlake. And just what I said there in Te Reo Māori e te whānau, Westlake are really composed with ball in hand. They don't care if the ball doesn't get in straight away. They're happy to reset the ball, work their way to circle edge. And it's a good skill to have, practicing patience. Ara ngā tino pukinga o Howick, some great skills there by the Howick shooters. And they do well to successfully convert that goal.
I know to pick it te mahi mai Howick, Hanea Westlake. Here's Westlake on the attack now. They'll be looking to score, and a beautiful feed if she scores this. It add that to your assist statistics, whānau. Here's an assist to the goal defence. Parawatu tāna mahi. Beautifully read, unfortunately probably just slightly late by literally half a second. But, okay, not an obstruction apparently, so yeah, that's a turnover and she'll advance it as well. Here come Westlake, they've been given an opportunity here, they need to score. Beautiful passing. I will say that these back runners, the Goldie and wing defence for Westlake, have really great ball skills and attacking skills. And I love the speed in which the wing attack creates space for herself and is able to just sight the next unoccupied space and drive into it. And Westlake, I thought she was going to have an attempt at that ball, the goalkeeper, I believe, for Howick. And Westlake, they'll get the ball again. The wing attack is so fast, and they've body on the floor. She's a hard worker, the wing attack for Westlake. And there we have a penalty on the outside of the circle, a free pass to Howick. What can they make of this play? What can they make of this ball? She'll get the ball back. She lines it up. Just as the goal shooter retrieves the ball, she'll have the attempt at goal. Smart play there from the goal shooter. Big jump from the goalkeeper and just a little bit too close there from the goal defence for Westlake. Ka whakamatu te kaikuru o no Howick I Pera Piro. She'll finish that point off. And kia ora whakaro pia he tinihanga. Kei te tatari tātou. Ka reo te tino mōhio he ha. Kei te whakapai rātou te papa. Ka pai, nā reira. Ka timata te rerenga anō. The play starts again, and here come Howick. Again, they don't want to risk it and hold the ball for too long. That's great pre-movement. Work from the centre for Howick. It's a good triangle and shooter-to-shooter play. Engari ka hiko ia te poro ki te pau, engari ka ki te kaiwawa me whakaroki koe ki te wahi penara. She tells her to set the penalty. And here we have Westlake girls. They'll be looking to not let this take advantage, I should say, and get the lead back with 13 points apiece. Te kaumatoringa piro ki nei tīma e rua.
Hai, e tika anō kōrero e hua. Te kaumatoringa piro kei wainganui I nei kapa. He kēmu kei o mātou ringaringa e te whānau. We've got a game on our hands here in the second quarter. In the grand final here at the Upper North Islands tournament for the A grade. Ara te tere hoki o te rere o te pauru ki roto I te rohe keo. Tainu atu ki te porofita. Engari ka mea mai te kaiwawao kia hoki whakamuri. Ara, he piro anō mo te kapa o Howard College. Ma Westlake te pauru e nānei, ka haere whakamuri rātou. Tā rātou pai hoki ki te whiu tere I te pauro. Tēnō pukinga tēnei ko tā rātou kapa. Ara, ka kohia e Howard I te pauro. Great work from the goal attack and wing attack resting on the line. Sometimes as goalies and wingers, we sort of think, oh yeah, the ball's in the other third, we're going to rest where the broken play was, but they were active on the line and they come away with that turnover. And Howick get the next centre pass. Howick in the lead by 1. Pai te nekehanga o ēnei kai tākoro mai a Howick. Kāre te kaikuru e hihi ana ki te whiu ki te whanga I te pauru mai reira. O reira, ka titiro te tuki uhanga ki te maru uhanga. Mā te maru uhanga tēnei kuru e whiwhi. Ana e ruanga piro ki mua a Howick I tēnei wā. Howick up by 2 in this quarter, and Westlake girls must get the ball in as soon as possible. And Ava Sela comes away with a crucial intercept, denies the ball going into Westlake. Some awesome passes there down the court for Howick. And the goal shooter comes out of the circle. They need to get this ball in the circle, set the penalty. Oh, geez, I am sorry. I really wanted them to shoot that. They get another opportunity. I don't understand what's happening. Engari, kāre e uru atu ki roto I te kaura. Ko tai tātou ki te rusinga o te wahanga tuarua mo tēnei kēmu. Te kaumā whitu ngā piro kia Howick. Te kaumā pā ngā piro kia Westlake Girls Premier. And nei ngā kai tākoro e haere ana ki tā rātou taha o te koti. We've come to half time. I te whānau 17 points to Howick, 14 points to Westlake Girls Premiership here in the ANZ Finals. Ara mai mo tēnā. Here at the UNISS Secondary School Finals in Mount Wellington. Ka wai haere tawhiti, nā te mea he hawhi nui kei mua I a mātou. Don't go too far away as we approach the second half of this game. Hautuni mai.
Anei ngā kiriata mō te wahanga tuarua. Just some beautiful shooting happening and smart play as well from both of these sides. Engari ki okina whakaaro koenei ki tēnei te kiriata orite mai te wahanga tuatahi. We can relive it again. We can see the greatness that we'd watched in the first quarter. It's iwi, and there's another fantastic rebound there from the goal attack for Westlake. And again here, she's checking where the defender was, looking behind her, and still manages to sink the shot. A skill that has not yet been explored, and so you've seen it all now. It's here at UNISS, it's here before you on our Whakaata Māori live stream. Anea Westlake just always finishing and converting their turnovers and centre passes majority of the time, but the contest has been relatively even between these two teams. There's not much in it, and in regards to the tightly contested match, it obviously speaks to the scoreboard and it reflects the scoreboard. And there we have another long ball. Interesting though that when there are shots under the hoop that there haven't been many obstructions. Oftentimes I feel like sometimes the defenders are quite close, and it hasn't been called. So unless I need to borrow Amel's glasses right now, I need to borrow
some good jokes. Everyone, you got some good jokes. They are from Specsavers. However, we are underway, starting the second half of this match. Ana kei a Howick te pauro ki nānei. Ka whiu te kaituki, te waihau tuki i te pauro. Ara ka whiwhipiro te kapa o Howick I te piro tuatahi mo tēnei wahanga tuatoru I roto I te whiringa toa. O te whakataitai o te UNISS. Rā anō a Ava Sela. Panaia ia I te pauro, engari ka mea mai te kaiwa wau kia whakamiri te pauro. And as you can see there, Howick are just monstering the shooters in Westlake, giving it their all. And they are Howick Mikori Nana. Engari ka hurihia te pauro ki te kapa o Westlake. Westlake have the ball now. And a turnover by them. Ara te nekehanga tino rawe mai te Kaikuru. Great movement there from the goal shooter for Westlake. Took a defender out and cut back to the hoop. Ana kei a rātou anō te pauro. Ka hoki whakamuri Westlake ki te rarangi. Ka whiu ki tērā wahanga o te kōti. Ko te aho nei kei te tū haere Westlake i etahi wā. I feel that Westlake are a little bit stagnant in some passages of play. However, nonetheless, Westlake come back with a clutch shot just then after a few passages of play. Ara kei a Howick te pauri nai nei, ka hoki whakamuri a Howick. Tā rātou rawe hoki ki te tai ki te porowhita. Ara ka whiwhi kuru Howick. Ko Howick kei runga, ko Westlake kei muri. Engari tata ana ki ngā piro kei ranganui i nei kapa. E rua ngā piro te rerekētanga. Engari ka puta mai a Howick me te tahi haukoti. Ava Sila doing a power of work. Getting some good ball defensively for her side. And the ball gets swung across the circle. Ara ma Howick anō te pauro. Ko te aho nei tino tatanga kai tākoro. Tērā pia me whakawehe rātou, nā te mea mehe mea ka mauria mai koe i tō kai tākoro. Mā manoa ki te ārai. Engari ka whiwhi tūrapa a Howick. Anei e tahi kai tākoro e panoni ana. Panoni tūranga. Some changes being made. Positional changes being made, and Howick get the next centre pass. Ara ka panaia e Westlake i te pauro ki waho. Ma Howick te pauro e whiu ki roto. Te koi hoki o tēnei kuru uhanga. Marks there from the goal attack. Passing it to a goal shooter. Ara ka puta mai a Ava Sila. Me te tahi haukoti anō, Ava Sila. I keep saying her name and I may be biased because I know her personally, but the talent speaks for herself. She's done some awesome work getting some great intercepts for her side. And like I say, it probably comes back to the experience that she has training within an ANZ environment. She's also a part of the Comets netball team. Still in high school. It shows the talent that this young wahine has. Ara, kei Howick te pauro he maka whiu kia rātou ki roto i te rohe keo. Ka ata haere rātou ki roto i te porowhita kia tata ake rātou. Ana he piro anō ki te kapa o Howick. Hei te toro ngā uhanga kei wainganui i ēnei kapa. The margin is getting stretched out. Engari, ka tau ki roto i ngā ringaringa o te Kaikuru mō Westlake. Westlake gets the next goal.
Anaya Howick on the charge here. There's a good cut there from the wing attack to create some space, and she does so by leaving a space for her centre to pass and cut into, and she feeds her shooter nicely. The Kaikuru or Howick, she converts that ball for them. And here comes Westlake girls. Again, they just want to get onto the circle edge. It's a good feed there from the wing attack. Ka whakamitsu te Kaikuru or Westlake. Taratou poro. Here comes Howick now. Good square ball to the goal defence for Howick. And just a bit of a zone defence here happening from Westlake. The penalties outside the circle now. Taking their time, clearly. Walking to collect the ball, and rightfully so, you're up by 5. It's about chewing up the clock and not throwing the ball away. They'll recover, luckily. They're just not really progressing into that feeding position to give the ball to the goal chute. And as I say that, they do it. Engari, penara, kei waho I te porowheta. One defender out now. What will they make of it? They do a back screen. Always very tried and true approach to getting the ball into the circle and scoring. And here we're just waiting for Westlake now. It's a nice quick ball there, and the wing attack. Oof. There it is again. There she is again. I've actually lost track of how many intercepts she's gotten, but it almost seems like sometimes she's not even trying. Like she looks so effortless. So her team will reward the efforts of the goal defence and with a goal. And here we have another change. Papai mai ka runga I te papatakoro te koti te pei patakoro ho. Little layup action there. Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle is a kupu that Tiana likes to use, you know, if it's something exciting. And I think it's her middle name because she's very good at doing that when she plays. However, Ava Sela comes out with a clutch intercept just then, and I hate to be biased, but she is an awesome player. Does her mahi so effortlessly. Araka Pepitiro anō a Howick. Ki toki nei mohi o kareo e maumahara la ia Westlake mehe mea kua uru rātou ki tētahi whiringa toa mo te UNISS. To my knowledge, I feel that Westlake haven't been in an A grade final for quite some time. I'm not sure if this is actually their first time, but what I do know is Howick College are very familiar what it's like being in a tight contested match. I remember before, I don't know if it was this year or the year prior, but Howick beat St. Kitts by 1 point. And I was an old collegian from St. Kitts, and I was pretty gutted about that. And they had the likes of Lily Tokatuadua from the Stars attending Howick College. And it's a credit to their netball program. However, Westlake get the ball back. Kia whiu a Westlake I te pauru ki roto. Ko Howick kei mua, ruatakau ma whitinga piro kia rātou. Ruatakau ma whitinga piro kia Howick, ruatakau ngā piro kia Westlake.
Anei, nā hepona whakamutunga. There's the goal defence again coming out for a read, but that's a strong take there from the centre for Westlake. Ruatakau hekona e toi ana I te whānau, 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. Howick though still up by 6. And here come Westlake, straight in there and on the floor, but that doesn't matter. She gets back up again, and that will be the time up. Or not. She can't quite finish that shot. And here comes Howick. Aroha mai te whānau, the graphics tell me that the game is over. This quarter's over, engari. Ka haere tonu tātou. The play still continues, and that's a good front option there from the Howick goal shoot, and she finishes nicely. Ara te pere whakamatunga po tēnei wāhanga tuatoru. Ruataka whitunga piro ki Howick, Ruataka tahi ki Westlake. Still, I think they're still able to pull this back. Of course, my philosophy with score lines is that the margin should be double the amount of time in order for me to feel comfortable, and maybe that's just a personal thing. But definitely still a chance for Westlake to pull this back. However, the Howick defensive end have been quite formidable throughout these first 3 quarters. However, I will say that the Westlake defensive end also have been quite effective as well. It's just a matter of scoring turnover ball. And we have 1 more quarter to go. He hoa whakaro?
E hoa kia oke nei whakaro he kemu tino miharo tēnei, arā te kaikuru mō Howick e tū mai ana mō tāna kapa. Engari ki tēnei taha o te kōti ngā kai ārai mō Howick. Howick College defenders doing a power of work in the circle, particularly this player Ava Sila getting a lot of tips and intercepts for her side. Couldn't really count how many tips and intercepts she was getting. However, Westlake also putting up some great goals, and their middies doing a power of work to use their speed to get to circle edge. And there's the highlight reel for Ava Sila coming up with an intercept. And the goal shooter from Howick doing a nice roll baseline there. I've also been impressed by this goal shooter from Westlake. She's a tall target at the back. Some smart play there from Howick, setting screens. Something that I haven't really seen throughout this tournament week, but it's awesome to see that these Kaitakaro are doing that. And once again, goal defender from Howick, Ava Sila, comes for an intercept and a great layup shot there from Howick. And just before these teams enter the court, a big mihi to our sponsors, Bailey's, Caltex, Carbon Farming, 2 Degrees, Apollo Projects, for supporting this live stream. Without them, there wouldn't be no live stream, especially with the help of Whakata Māori. And we are underway, heading into the 4th quarter of the UNISS A-grade premier match between Howick College and Westlake Girls. Arā te haupati tuatahi. Engari, te oki nei whakaro nā Westlake te pauru. I actually thought that Westlake had possession of the ball just then. But it also depends on where the umpire is viewing the game.
So my question is, who's at fault here?
Let's just say that I think there needs to be a TMO. Because at this point, the umpiring has been a little bit inconsistent, which I think is really important, especially when you're in a finals match. However, me kaua e whakawiti I ngā kaiwa wao, nā te mea ko rātou kei a rātou te mana, ki te whakahaere tēnei kemu. They've got the power to run this game, so as the saying goes, you got to play by the whistle.
Tika tau. Anei Howick now on the transition. And that's a quick ball into the shooter who finishes strongly. She's been a real solid rock for them in the back and really reliable. Tatari Tato, we're waiting. She's tying her shoes. That's awfully kind. I wish that were a thing that was universal as well. Engari, aratatai hapa. These are these small opportunities that Westlake need to take advantage of, because in 10-minute matches you're not going to get a lot of ball, or at least in the way that you would in a 15-minute match, because in a 15-minute match the last 5 minutes feels like years, particularly when you're exhausted. And these girls look like the Howick team. This looks like their first game. They seem fresh. They seem like everything that they're doing just seems very crisp and calculated and thought out. I think Westlake just look a little bit flustered here from the margin growing. I do think that they've still played really well. I think the only difference is that Howick haven't necessarily struggled to get the ball into the circle and convert points.
I'd have to agree with you, Ewa, and just then a step has been called by the umpire on Westlake. I thought that Westlake were regaining momentum, especially coming out with some disruptive play in the opening, like the first few minutes of this quarter. But it's really crucial for them to convert their turnovers. And Howick looked to work the ball into the circle. And I've also got to mention Charlie Lindsay, who has been a part of the Stars netball environment and she's also a part of the Comets netball team. So having that link between the centre and the Goldie from Howick College, these two players involved in the in and out side, they have that experience, especially at secondary school level. It's really noticeable that these two players lift their teams. Ara kei a Westlake te pauri nau nei, te kaunga piro te rerekētanga kei wainganui I ēnei kapa e rua. Ara te tahi haukoti mai te kapa o Howick. Great work from the wing defender from Howick getting that intercept. And great work from the wing attack, hitting the top of the circle. Ara he piro anō ki te kapa o Howick College. Toru te kaumarua ngā piro kia rātou I roto I tēnei wahanga tuawhā. Ana kei a Howick te paurui nainei. Kei te toro atu ngā piro mo tēnei kemu. The margin stretching out in this last quarter. 13 points the difference. And Charlie just taking her time, getting to the circle. Ana he kuriwhiu mā te kapa o Howick. Kāre kore, ka uru atu ki roto I te kaura. Nonetheless, the goal has been scored and the ball gets advanced further up the court. Kei a Westlake te paurui nainei. Ana, a Ava Sila, ko puta mai ia me te tahi haukoti anō. Another intercept there from the goal defender from Howick College. And a beautiful bullet pass there from Charlie into the goal attack from Howick College. Surely there'll be a replay of that, but as the saying goes, the show goes on. Ara te tahi kuru tapiti, engari kāre a Howick e āhei ana I te uru atu te pauro ki roto I te kaura I te irawa. Ana kei a Westlake te pauri nainei. Ahua uaua mā rātou ki te tai atu ki te rarangi, engari ka uru atu ki roto I tērā hautoru. Ka whakahoki a rātou te pauro ki te rarangi.
And Westlake looking to score here. It's been a few minutes since they have. And I think the goal shooter just needs to pop forward just a little bit. And I think we're starting to see things unravel a little bit here for Westlake. And I would say that looking at the margin, there's no doubt that perhaps they are just feeling a little bit defeated at this period. During this period, Howick are up by quite a few now, and the margin's beyond 10. So all they can do now is secure the ball that they get and make sure that they get it down safely and convert, and they do. Torenga Menesi, Toyana, and here we see a few changes happening for Howick. And then Tinihanga more Howick College. And here come Westlake, and there's another intercept for the centre. Engari, there's something that's not good to see. You never want to see any injuries, particularly at this level. Oh, that's not a sight that we want to see. Also not something completely foreign to us, having been around netball for quite some time. So we hope that everything is okay. And there's another good point there for Howick. Torete kai mawhitinga piro ki Howick I nei rua te kaumarua ki Westlake. 37 points, I believe, to Howick and 22 to Westlake. They're just punishing this Howick attacking end. Safe with the ball and really accurate with their shooters, with their shooting, and their feeders have also been quite accurate as well. And as we head into these last couple of minutes, Howick will have 38 points to the scoreboard, and Westlake with just 22. I think that speaks to the defensive end of Howick, seeing as this is a 40-minute match and Westlake have only scored 22 points.
Ara te tahi piro anō mō te kapa o Westlake Girls High School. Ko te āhua nei ko Howick ngā whakaihuaka mō tēnei kimu. Te roto i ngā whiringa toa mō te taumata A grade. Engari ko tahi miniti toru tekau e toi ana ki roto I tēnei wahanga tuawha. And a kick-off lead there from the goal attacks to the goal shooter. And now Westlake get the next centre pass. Ka puta atu te kaikuru te porowhita. Ka hoki whakamuri a Westlake. He āhua uaua marata ki te uru atu ki roto I tērā I te porowhita. A nā te tahi maka tino tere ko tērā. Engari ka tāpiri anō a Westlake he piro ki tā rata ka pātikau he kona e toi ana I tēnei wahanga tuawha mō ngā whiringa toa. Ara ka mau I Howick te poro. Ka whiwhi tūrapa a Westlake I nainei. Westlake get position of the ball, however gets tipped away from the centre. And great shooter-to-shooter play. I feel that Howick are playing with a lot of freedom now that they know that they will be the A-grade winners for the UNISS tournament. And couldn't quite finish that goal, Westlake Girls High School. Only a few seconds remaining in this quarter for the A-grade finals here at the UNISS tournament. Wasn't able to pull that in. Pretty sure there's only a few seconds left. And there you have it, Tefano. Howick College are your champions for the UNISS A grade. And there you see the results. 40 points to Howick, 24 points to Westlake Girls. Kātahi anō te kimu tino miharo rawa ko tērā. Ka ranganui I nei kapa e rua. An awesome game here between Howick and Westlake. The battle of the north and the east, if you will. And as you can see there, the Howick Premier team have come together doing their closing prayer to conclude this tournament. Awesome to see that these players are acknowledging our Heavenly Father for blessing them with another title to add to the cabinet. And there you see Junior Manapuri, Tania Tuinukuafe, some goats in the netball world, especially in Auckland, in the south and the east. And there you can see Westlake Girls showing true sportsmanship by the management as well. It's not often you see management getting involved and giving each other a bit of a hariru. Anā, kua pautawa I a tātou mo tēnei whakataitai. We've come to the end of the UNISS tournament held here in Tamaki Makaurau. Howick Premier are the winners. And we will see you next year in 2026. I'm not sure where the next tournament is, but we hope to see you there. Stay safe, travel home safe, and we will see you back again. Mautoni mai.
clap for